Yo, what up? What up? What's up with y'all? What's going on? You already know what it is. Your boy Juan G's definitely up in the building right now. Falling back, man, to come through on another video, doing our thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll be talking about tonight is the beefs and dysfunction that be going on out here within these YouTube streets. We're gonna talk about it, even within the manosphere, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna rock out, play a little tune real quick. We're gonna be cooling, doing our thing. You know what I mean? Play a little Buffalo Jane. One boy Benny real quick. Want some juice shit. Let's get it.
Yeah. Butcher coming, nigga. I walk in the room, niggas can feel that pressure when I walk in, nigga. Like you saw the devil. Yo, look, I was born in 84, but I'm like 97 hoes. I went platinum off a brick, I cooked on 97 stoves. Yeah, I know the streets is watching, so I'm highly skeptical. Where I'm at in my career when hitting, I'll be set to go. Duct tape for the blocks, black tape for the strap. Bentley in the parking lot, ashtray full of pack. Had dreams of retiring and burying the money. Back when I was young, with more experience than money. Look, on my Georgetown shit, rock the blue Hoya. When they snatch my niggas up, I got a new lawyer. They start off young, so they shoot for you. I groom them soon, they become their own bosses and recruit for you. There's not a such thing as too loyal. This gap melts your favorite rapper, protect them to a pool for you. You think you nice, well I got news for you. I get them chewed for you. It's funny when every rapper fooled to you. My bitch asking me to settle down. I was reckless at selling brown. She know I'm finally on level ground. I'm trying to change, but in my head it sounds telling me I could be El Chapo instead of Kevin Lyles. Freestyle for Clue, I feel like 97 hole. It was 96, he pulled up in that 97 robe. Drove it back and forth, it went through 97 tolls. Real stories about drug money got me etched in stone. By the time they learn to love me, I be dead and gone. Real hustlers treat them rentals like they second home. First double up, $30, 7 stones. Yeah, I fucked it up, but that whole place set the tone.
You know why I'm mad? Let me tell you why I'm mad. I'm mad because everybody on these records lying. Everybody lying. Everybody just these boys. Everybody these hardcore gangsters. Everybody gonna do this to each other when they see each other. And the truth be told, we too blessed and we having too much money in this rap game to be going to war with each other.
Right. Okay.
And the truth be told, don't nobody want to fight nobody in this rap game. Because 98% of these dudes is cops.
Check 1, 2. The butcher coming, nigga. Let's go. We pull up jumping out them V12 engines, detail kitted, females with us, the hoes driving like it ain't got no seatbelts in it. Yeah. That's it right there. Yeah. We pull up jumping out them V12 engines, detail kitted, females with us, the hoes driving like it ain't got no seatbelts in it. The block look like it got seashells in it. The beam on the SIG flashing like it got an unread email in it. They tried their best to stop us, we still winning. I run the shit in my Versace chain reactions to my feet swell in them. Gold digger, deep pussy, I park a CL in it. Never pay for pussy, just pay for meals just to be fair with her. I hit the brakes, but wait, the light about to change. Realizing what I'm driving and how my life about to change. When I die, go to TV Johnny and ice out the grave. I make these bitches sign contracts and write out their name shit. I learned from how I need a trick Mike out his change. My ex shared, I still ain't get the lights out of name. The feds want the whole BSF wiped out the game. Cause what the grams cost, I've been getting twice out in Maine. My watch look like a lighthouse. That's right, I'll explain. Blue faces, and I ain't have them bring the price down to pay. I had some young niggas slide through with pipes round your way. Have them posted up with sticks like it's a strike round your way. You can only judge me by who you see me with. I turned the deuce to a 6, did Houdini tricks. Tell these niggas keep my name out they greedy lips. Cause they don't want no static with the
Griselda by Fashion Rock.
The butcher nigga, the butcher nigga, the butcher nigga.
like the strings on a violin. When you got it up 2, I was buying 10. Take it out the package, let it fry again. Me and my homies treat the kitchen like a lion's den. Slow flow, but the money fast. 100 cash in my chopper on your hungry ass. We came to sting, we ain't come to flash. Back in the day we used to sling, we ain't go to class. Me and Ego rock while the people watch pussy. We tryna see the world, you can keep the block. My stove like a girl, I just keep her hot. Flea, I want the guap, Lord, you can keep the pot. I'm in the Wrangler with the snub 8. We love hate, 40 bally for them club dates. Don't get your mug 8 for a drug case. I'm circling the block, Lord, with my plug place.
They let the lines out your den, tear sleeves, spying out LeBron. Yeah. I wear it all month, streets broke my heart once. Back when I was shorty snot nose, I had tall pumps, I don't even deal with them now. Gave them the Garshan, make sure tradition is carried. Cause they ain't living sincerely, get them hip to the theory. Call up in all types of jams, sicknesses vary. And y'all could all bite the hand till it gets scary. Knock, knock, hear me, I send my blessings to the less fortune. The only healer is extortion. Fam said he in the game till the feds torture him. I disagreed, told him sit with me and stretch fortunes. I still play checkers too. I still play that street wars, that Tekken. Ooh, Rock America, Fleet Lord, special too. Peace. When it's time to pay my debt, I'm through.
I think about the days I was poor. Just spent $1,000 in Colorado inside the chronic store. Time for designer draws. My whole crew arrived in suit and ties. We look like the Commodores. I seen all kind of wars, but I survived them all. See niggas die or go behind the wall. Why you think I get acknowledged more? I sold drugs on the campus in every state. That's a college tour. Your gun older than a dinosaur. You ain't shot it off in 10 years. Y'all married by common law. The drought came, it's time to score. I done tried it all, sold niggas drywall and Tylenol. Watch out, them boys Tom and Jerry. It's kinda scary how them niggas get locked and turn Tyler Perry. It's then clip every time I carry. Million cash got it buried just in case I need commissary. Trust.
We gonna go right into it. Lord, 30 in the Jordan box, serving niggas water rocks. All the ops, knowing ain't no talking when the order drops. Steady selling hotcakes, we ready for a cop chase. Flee Lord, I meditate in peace where it's not safe. Waiting on the scratch off, I'm knocking all these hats off. Feds ain't even on us, but watch how you trap, Lord. Slip and tie a knot while your bitch cry and watch. Cause you ran your fucking dibs on your brick buying plots. My music for connects and shooters in your sex. Don't confuse us with the rest. I do this in the flesh. Loyalty to light shining. Order me some white diamonds. Life rhyming. A contract plus the bag, yeah, I might sign it. Huh? I said the contract plus the bag, yeah, you know I might sign it.
What's up? My name Grab Ho. When I'm on the job, I'm on it properly. I cut the farmer's crops cause I'm stuck in the barbershop of pharmacology. The stones on my watch are water droppery. Get off my property. The dope in the pot is dark mahogany. Open and lock, it's armed robbery. Your chain is a small lottery. Your whole gangster is soft pottery. I trap while my daughter watching me. I heard her call me. I try to hide his life from my son, but he heard the stories. Murder glory, clipping the shoddy part blew off. The chopper could make it look like your body parts grew off. Ow. The wings on the top of the dart flew off. I'm heartless, the top of my heart grew off. I parked on the top of my car flew off. But I'm unseen, my burner is unclean, but the dirt's in my bloodstream. You internet dogs that make your death go viral and make your bloodstream. My trigger finger making a love scene. What up,
I told my nigga Flee Lord, I bought the whole keyboard, the kilogram cooker, the butcher gonna bring you 3 more. I'm walking on clouds, quarter key in my Dior's. Trying to transition to having meetings with Leo. It's Reaganomics, praise the Lord, I'm just paying homage. Sharp shooter like Isaiah Thomas, modern day Adonis. I'm old school, polo shirt with the gray tonics. Mercedes climbing is still cool as a baby bonnet. My repertoire come from Escobar. Beef with me before you jump in your whip. Check your car, get a Nike swoosh on your face. That's an extra scar. Put a shiner right on your eye, bright as the mega star. Yeah, see 38 on the beat, I return the favor for him. The 38 on your cheek, listen, I catch bodies that's 38 in a week. The hitman send you right to the pearly gates when you sleep. Pain. Hey, Flea, I told you I got you. BSF gang, Pain, GXFR.
It's gonna speak for us.
Yo, what up? What's going on with y'all? You already know what it is. It's your boy Juan G's definitely up in the building with y'all rocking out right now. Definitely in the building here. You already had to put some tunes on and do my thing up here, man. You got two in the building rocking out with us right now. I see my boy Gold Professor, my good brother, had to come through up in the building with me. You know what I mean? Showing his love, showing the young brother love, doing his thing. And if you here, go subscribe to the brother Gold Professor. Yeah, I mean, he be doing this thing out here, man. Much respect to him. From the east to the west coast, you dig me? But yeah, man. Well, I'm here to talk about the beefs and dysfunctional, man. The things that goes on around here, the beefs on the panels, people be talking shit, people bring up and dox people, bringing up their family members and all this other stuff, man. That shit ain't cool, man. I'm gonna say that on that. That shit is not cool at all, man. And that's why I wanted to make my channel like this, man. I wanted to make it more of a everybody can come through and hang out. Don't be no bullshit going on. Everybody can just come through, have their own opinions, have their thoughts. If anybody wanna, you know what I mean, get their thoughts out, get some off, then you know what I mean, they could do that. But for all the beefs and all that going back and forth with each other, trying to say or trying to curse each other out and all that, nah, we ain't got time for that shit, man. We should be trying to work with each other up in here and trying to build. What are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be building with each other instead of trying to sit here and talk shit and destroy each other, you know? It's just something we should be doing, man. All this other bullshit that be going on between everybody else with the beefs and everything. They're not trying to build with each other and not trying to see what's going on with us, with our people. You know what I mean? It's just something we gotta do. I'm just sick of seeing these beefs and shit, and that's why I stick to my only space. I stick to my space and stick to people that rock with me. And for the most point, I don't have time for any of that stuff, you know? That's why I just do me. Stay away from the bullshit that comes to you. People that'll try to come and bring a whole bunch of dysfunction to your channel. A bunch of people that'll sit around here talking shit. Make it seem like, oh, it's cool to be on with the shits. I'm gonna say it like that. Like everybody be saying they with the shits. Don't bring the shits to my shit. That's what I'm gonna say, man. Don't bring that bullshit to me. Unless it's like two people that have, you know what I mean, a little bit of a disagreement. You know what I mean? Then it's cool. But if somebody's gonna be sitting there just going back and forth and cursing each other out the whole time for no goddamn reason, then nah.
Next morning, his friend went down to the jail. He's afraid.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Don't take it so hard.
At all.
He said it could have been worse. He said, "What you mean? It could have been worse?" He said,
That's
"Man,
something
two
we
people
shouldn't be
dead.
doing.
I might get the electric chair."
And when you sit back and really think about it,
said, "Yeah, baby, could have been worse."
If we supposed to be on here building with each other,
instead of Friday, you'd have got me
helping each other out as brothers and some sisters, how we supposed to do that? If y'all can't even have a regular fucking conversation with each other, And it's crazy. We got to sit back and think, man. We got to sit back and really think about how could we build with each other and not sit around and talk shit and not think that, oh, I'm better than this person, or I got more money than this person, or I'm the ultimate. You know what I mean? I'm better. Or, you know, anybody got time for that? And plus, you can see this stuff happening in real life too, with the dysfunction and beefs. It's like when somebody, you see one of those cats in the streets, they come up to you, be on some, yo, what's good? You know what I mean? And you tell them that you not even on that bullshit. You know what I mean? You just doing your thing. They respect it. You know, bullshit talking. You know, sitting there on you corny or lame or anything like that. And hey, even vice versa with the street cats sometimes. We shouldn't even be talking shit to each other. We should be helping each other. For real, for real. Which I think. I think so. We should be helping each other. Facts, go, Professor. Indeed. Indeed, go, Professor. For real. And it seems like there's a lot of people that can't even get their own selves together because their mentals is messed up. Their minds is like, it's lost. A lost mind have a lost soul. And that's one thing you gotta keep is your mind and your soul, right? If you don't got that, you know, you be gone, man. And that's facts right there. And it's one of the things we gotta do, help each other and build each other, you know? Something we gotta figure out here. And we shouldn't be sitting around here being on some bullshit all day. And what I mean is, we shouldn't be just on some, well, this going on, these females, these niggas, and all that. Nah, man. We just gotta try and sit down and talk. Just talk to each other. Some of y'all need to breathe. Like some of y'all need to see what I did? Just breathe. That some of y'all need to do that. I think some of y'all just be on some angry shit all goddamn day. All day. All day long. Just be, I don't care. So what? What you going to think? Nah. Come on, man. Ain't nobody sitting around on that type time. Because that's too much. Why? Why would I want to sit here and hear or go through that BS? For what? What I'm trying to just, you know what I mean, do what I gotta do. And for the most point, I'm gonna say this. Stay away from people that don't want to be around you. Stay away from people that try to pump negativity on your mind. Stay away from the dysfunctional people that says they're cool, but in reality, they're not cool at all. At all. And that's why, for the most part, you gotta stay away from these people and watch out for others that want to mess you up and take you down. They don't want to build with you. They want to destroy you. And you know how they say snakes in the grass out here. There's a bunch of snakes in the grass, crab ass niggas, you know? And that's why you gotta stay to the people that's with you. And that's for real. Cause that's how these young cats get killed too. You run around with the wrong people, or they just be trying to be on some cool shit, saying what's up to somebody, then boom. Then that happens. Then you don't know what to say. Now there's a lot of cats dead. A lot of mothers looking like, damn, what's going on? What happened? And we know the conditions that's going on. No fathers that are within the home. That's one of the biggest reasons why this is going on. minds all messed up. Or y'all just need to get off of YouTube and just go outside. So that's what sometimes y'all need to do. Y'all need to go outside, have some fun, stay off here. All this shit is gonna do is have you just run around mad as shit all day. For real. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. My fault. I'm back. Definitely had to do something real quick. My fault, y'all. Definitely go, Professor. These joints definitely popping, man. These beats, I love these beats, man. I actually found these beats on Apple Music. I found most of them on Apple Music. If you have that, you know what I mean. But where I was talking, I forgot where I was at. Oh yeah, I was talking about how the beats and dysfunction and how the reality is messed up. It's low frequency. A bunch of low frequency things that goes on around us that we got most likely try to stay away from. We gotta try to stay away from the BS that goes on out here for the most point. And we can't let it clog our lives up and have us messed up out here. Not moving the right way. Not doing what we're supposed to do, you know?
Fuck it, that's enough right there. Fuck it, I ain't even gotta talk no shit.
Stay away from the BS that's out here. Yeah, most definitely, man. Beats is hard. But thanks, Go Professor. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah, man. A lot of shit that goes on out here, man. You gotta stay away from. Watch out for the mess that goes on. And try to just do your own thing, man. That's all. Just do your own thing out here and just try to stay away from the bullshit that goes on from others. Plus, it's even away from my city, man. It's bad. It's really bad out here. A lot of these cats on these fucking pills. A lot of these niggas just shooting each other, going crazy over some bullshit. You know, there's too much stuff that be going on. That's why you gotta stay out the way from all these people, man. For real. Facts, man. But that is the truth, man. What's good, Tampa? What's up with you, bro? Yeah, man. Those is facts right there, man. Because for the most point, for the cats out here, that you know that you try to stay away from the bullshit, and you know every time you try to stay away, it always comes to follow you. And I hate that shit, man. I hate that the simple fact that the trouble always follows you. And I guess that's just one of the yin and yang things in life, you know. But for the most point, I rock out with the brothers and sisters that rock with me. You know, because for most of us, you know what I mean, there's some regular kids and we wasn't in no street shit, or we wasn't involved with none of that dumb shit. We just regular ass kids, probably play ball, play the game, you know what I mean, probably went to a couple parties here and there, you know what I mean. But for the most point, we wasn't involved with none of that stuff. We try to do our own thing and try to stay out of the bullshit, keep our minds right. Okay, for the most part, we got played for that shit. Or it was like, oh, you corny for that. That's what you supposed to be out here with us. And then you got the other cats that, you know what I mean, they know that you're not with them, you're not on that side with them, but they respect that you have your own lane. They respect the fact that you're not doing the same shit that they're doing, you know. Because a lot of people out here, they'll rather sit around here and talk shit about you because you're not doing what they're doing. They're not trying to sit around and trying to build you up and help you out. Most of them just want to talk shit. They rather sit there and talk shit than help their brother, which is crazy. Yeah, man. What's good, Rogish? What's going on, brother? What's going on with you? See you up in the building, man. She. What's good, She? What's up with y'all, man? But yeah, man. A lot of the beefs and dysfunctions that be going on around here, man. You try to stay away from. You try to stay away from the bullshit that goes on between these spaces and in the reality out here, man. Now, most people don't want you to have a good life. You ever notice? You ever be in a room and you be around some people and they have this mean ass look on their face all the time? Like they just don't smile. It's like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? What's up? You like, damn, dog, what's up with you? What you so mad for? Why you mad though? You know what I mean? It'd be crazy out here, man. And that's why most cats be out here be getting messed up, because you rather be worried about, oh, these niggas on this bullshit, they on that bullshit. It's like, you rather talk shit about them because you ain't got nothing going on. And I've been seeing a whole lot of that. The ones that's not really doing the most, they talk shit about the people that's on their grind and doing their own thing. Which, in short terms, that's just sneaky, grimy ass cats out here, man. That's for the most part. That's what that be. And for real, that's why you gotta rock out with the peoples. They ain't gonna be on that shit. Facts, Rogish. For real. Yeah, man. We just rocking out right now. And you know what I mean? I said my piece and everything. say what I had to say for real, for real. I'm gonna put the link out there if any of y'all want to come up. Anybody want to talk about the conversation or have any pointers they want to say? Yeah, I mean, we definitely in here, man. We definitely up in the building. And I finally got this machine working on lock right now, man. Finally got it popping. Doing my thing, man, with the beats and all that. It took, you know how long it took me to get this shit straight? Just get it started to working. It took me like 2 months to really get this working. And that's because I really was streaming all day, every day. I was partially really doing it for real. You know? Hold up. She, what's going on with you? Alright, we'll wait for She while he get his thing together. But we just try to keep the vibes right up in here, man. Try to keep things cool and straight. And try not to be on some argumentative, aggressive shit for no reason. Or just be mad as hell and just want to holler at each other. Just try to have an agreement to disagree. If that is. So, you know, trying to see if She gonna come off mute. If you gonna see what he got to say. Oh, damn. Wait, hold up. There you go.
Yeah, I had to change my avatar so you know that was me, the second one.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
right.
Yeah, my headphones weren't connected, so it was acting funny. We here though, man. We here.
Yeah, man, we definitely here, man. But let me ask you something, She. What you think about these beefs and the dysfunction that be going on around here, man?
It's the YouTube politics, man. You know, it's a lot of people on this Highlander syndrome. You know, what was the old playground theory? Go to the biggest dude and knock him out, or you know, you gotta run with the big dog. You gotta play the game, and you know the game is the foolery. You know,
right?
And my thing is just be real. You know, don't hide your hand. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing behind nobody back. I ain't gonna say it in their face. You know, sometimes I choose my words because, you know, in this day and time, you got some sensitive dudes, sensitive females. So, you know, you ain't trying to, you know, hurt too many people. But when it come down to it, when the gloves take off, then it is what it is. You know. But you know, a lot of people come on here, man. They just pop off they little urge, man, to go at people. You can't do it at home. That's like a dude. Let's say a dude get punked out by his old lady.
Right.
You think he finna, be all up in there swinging on her? Nah, he finna come to YouTube and finna try to punk a dude virtually. Cause that's why I laugh. Like when people come at me, I be like, this YouTube. It's what I supposed to do? Fight like with words? Like it's YouTube.
right.
Yeah.
They want you to fight through the screen and shit.
Yeah, I laugh. When dudes talking about meeting up, talking about meeting up and swinging. I'm like, really? I mean, like you got kids, you got a job, and for the people who don't even got kids or a job, like you gonna pay money to go fight somebody, and you ain't getting paid? Come on, where do we do that in? Yeah, man, this whole beef thing it's overrated, man. To be honest, like why do all this hate and beef online, man? Just click off. Don't even talk. Like and I was in a little situation about a couple of days ago, but it was like I held my ground because I stayed on the channel. It was like I wasn't going nowhere because it was no beef. Like I always say this, it take two to argue.
Right.
If you the only one arguing, and I'm sitting here looking at you, you stupid because you're arguing by yourself. Like like I won. Won what? The other guy didn't say nothing. Yeah, man. I'm like this beef stuff is just overrated, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that, man. Because it's too many cats. They really want to be on some show. It's a show off thing for me. It's the
Yeah.
show off, and it is for clout. That's how I see it. It's more for the clout, just to see. Oh yeah, I'm the fucking man. I'm that dude. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? I can do what I want. You ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. We still over a computer screen, and I bet you half of the cats that they be trying to argue with, they wouldn't do that shit in their face.
No, not in real life. But like I said, man, the viewership, man, you get enough people to come on to your channel, like that's the ticket. The viewership, man.
Yeah, man, that's all it is, man. And I bet you, if I was on some arguing shit, had some cats going back and forth with each other, this thing be going sky high right now.
Yeah, the numbers will be up. Cause I told this to Joey the other day. Me and him was talking. I said, you got guys that are on YouTube. I always shout out Gold Professor. He break down the knowledge. He put you on game with behavior. Because basically, if you look at his channel, it's centered on behavior and you being you and taking care of yourself. A lot of people don't want to admit that they got some flaws. So why not just go ahead and play the field and be all up in arms, acting all crazy instead of working on yourself. A lot of people ain't gonna go over there to work on themselves. You got guys that talk about tech, Young Grizzly. Like I literally go to Young Grizzly channel and there'll probably be like two or three people. Same thing with Real Deal Finance. Same thing with Mike Shinery. Same thing with him. Those guys talk about money. Hardly nobody's over there. But what all the guys in this space talk about? Man, I'm gonna get my money right. Man, I'm gonna get over here and do this. But then you'll go to I ain't gonna even shout out other channels' name that be really going over there, but you'll go to another dude channel and they be talking about macking on these hoes, how to get bitches, how to fight this, and they all over there. But then you'll have somebody like Mason Underrated or Ricky or World Combat talking about sports. Nobody's hardly over there. I'm like the channels
Right.
that deal with sports, that's where men should be at. When you go
Facts.
see your uncles and all that, man, you over there at the barbecue talking about how good your team is. Like the Falcons suck. I always still claim the Falcons. Like they suck. We need a quarterback. I ain't watched the full game since I'm just gonna say the RIP Super Bowl. That's what I call it. The RIP Super Bowl. I ain't looked at a full game since the RIP Super Bowl. I'm like, man, same show, same. Different. What they call it? Different station, but same show. Man,
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, you want the women, but you want the cheat code. Y'all worse than the women that go to Kevin Samuels. How many dudes are going on different panels talking about women, but then the dudes who don't want women, why you over here like just clowning them? They not gonna change. That's why I keep pushing it. As long as the men change, then the women got two things to do: fall in line, uh, stay single, die alone, or whatever that is. But the whole point is, if the women don't fall in line, nobody's gonna be there to protect you. And then the guys who go and protect those women who don't fall in line, they're pretty much laying on that sword. They committing themselves to death. And even with the beefing right now, everybody knows that beefing brings views. If I put up a video talking about I'm fighting somebody, if I put up a response video to somebody, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of people on my channel. They're gonna shoot over to the next. Did marketing. That's all they used to do, man. The market, you got to get what the people want. You got to give them what they want. Everybody like beef. That's why I keep saying the manosphere is turning into love and hip hop.
Turn into a love and hip hop. That's all it's turned into.
Everybody here for the views and the money. That's it.
Yeah, I can see that. How these people out here, they just running for the clouts and everything, and want everybody to see them and everything, and it's for nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
cause
Because
I'm
at the end of the day, you ain't gonna get no love. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just a bunch of bullshit at the end of the day.
How many big channels? The first thing they always say, "What's your sub count?" The big channels will go out the little channels like, if you ain't got no sub count, you a nobody. But where did you start from? You started at the bottom, now you're here, but now you want to discredit the people that's at the bottom. Like everybody got to start. So when nobody came into the space, all the big Kevin Samuels, the lead attorney, Angry Man, O'Shea, all the big channels, they started at the bottom. They grind for this. Like Angry Man had what, 3 channels taken from him? Angry Man probably could have been way past Kevin Samuels by now. But the shit that he talk about get his channel flag. His direction and the way he move gets his channel flag. That's like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, their channels could have been blew up. Hell, there's other guys. I think Sir Obadiah had a channel that probably got flagged. All those guys in the first wave of Manosphere, they all got flagged and got ran off. Well, majority of them. But the point of it is, it was all started over a little beef right now between the dudes. You had like the top guys at one point all were cool friends. What made them all break up their friendship? Little petty beefs. Like they don't put their differences aside for the space. They put their differences in the forefront for the space. It's a difference. If you here to help the black man or the brothers or the young men, I might don't like your ass, but we fighting the same cause. That's like when you go into war. White people and black people back in the day, they went into war. They were war at war. When they came back to America, all right, nigga, all right, white man, that was it. But when you on that soldier field, you a soldier. Ain't no difference in color. You might say it is, but you want somebody to pull you out of the hole when you hurt or some patch you up. That's what we need to do. Like we getting more beef in this space that's breaking the whole space down and taking everybody apart from each other. Why can't we work together and make the space better? Then we start boosting up, working together. Then we'll have some like polite pop out. Then everybody be like, see, y'all on this type of that division comes right back.
Yep. All that
Picking
comes right
sides.
back.
Picking sides. Oh, then that's your boy, right? You deal with him, right? I ain't know he
Mhm.
did that, but still, that's your boy, right? I didn't know he did it, but that's your boy. But then we'll go back to, well, yeah, you probably didn't hang with him, but you didn't know he was doing it. And then the ones that didn't know him, man, I knew all along he was doing that type of stuff. It's like, bro, you can't in the community, man. We can't win for lose. We put so much emphasis on the distance from each other, man. Breaking code or all this stuff, And I was talking to a guy about code, and like I was explaining to him, it's levels to a man. That's what the code is. When you a young man, you come at women and you act a certain way. As you get older, you know not to move like that. That's what people refer to as a code. There's no written code to say, you shouldn't walk up and slap a woman on the ass. As you get older, you respect women more. That's a code. It's unwritten. It comes with maturity. A lot of people don't get it. Like, there's no actual handbook to this man thing. It's just rules to live by that you learn when you're growing up. Like I tell people, you're not gonna be the same man at 15 as the same man at 30. That's 15-year span of all the stuff you learn, even with people teaching. I can only teach you as much as I know. You can teach me something, even though I'm older than you. The way technology is coming up, you're learning at a certain pace faster than me because I'm not in that environment. But let's say I do be in that environment, that we could just bounce off each other. Because what I always say, steel sharpens steel. You know, a lot of people have, issues with Muslims. A lot of people have issues with, the guy, I'm just going to call it the 5%ers. The guy,
Mm-hmm.
wait. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, if we all brothers and we coming on this path to work with each other, if you got an issue with me, let's talk about it. Have some understanding. Have
And
some
that's all.
understanding.
Yeah, my fault, she. But I was just going to say
No,
that
you
that's
good.
all it takes. That's all it takes. Just talking to each other. And what
No,
happened? What you think? What happened to that? I know you're a little older cat, but what you think? What happened to that from like the 80s and 90s and all the other stuff until now? Like it seemed like cats back then was able to talk to each other, or it's still kind of the same.
no. See, you got to understand nowadays, ego is the big thing. That's the catalyst to be call yourself a man because, you smarter, bigger, better. It's like, back in the day, you respected the OGs, even though they was wrong. You can kind of politely put them in their place, be like, hey, man, you know, I understand your wisdom, your age, but I'm moving a little different. I don't want to do this compared to shut up, old man. You don't know nothing, man. Get out the way. All that level of disrespect, that's what's making the whole environment crazy right now. You know, men don't talk to men used to talk to men as men. Now you got men talking to men as boys. You belittling a 50, 60-year-old man, or even as a young man, you belittling this young man because of his age. I respect kids just like I respect older men. Because you give me respect, why can't I give it back? You know?
Right. And I'm gonna say what Tampa just said right here. He said pride and ego, and that's a
Exactly.
lot. That's what a lot has to do with it.
Yep.
I mean, pride and ego, because y'all don't want to listen to nobody. Y'all be on some no. I don't gotta listen to nobody. I have all the answers and everything, but really you don't. Just like all of us, you don't have the answers. You know what I mean? And for us to sit back and just to have a conversation and talk about it, and you just be on some pride and egotistic shit, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna go nowhere. And it's nothing gonna work. You know?
Yeah. One of the biggest issues for somebody to look up and say I'm sorry. That's the biggest issue, man. I can't say that. For what? What I'm gonna say I'm sorry for? It, it go against my pride, you know?
Too much pride, man. Can't even say sorry. Uh-oh. And drop sheet. Oh damn. But yeah, man. God damn. I'm gonna drop the damn. Drop the link one more time for y'all. But yeah, man, a lot of pride and ego, man. There's a lot of pride and ego out here. These peoples can't even have their own selves together. They can't even talk to each other. Then there's a lot of cats they'll walk down the street. They don't even say what's up to each other. Can't even smile. Can't even say, yo, what's good, brother? Or what's up, man? Not even a head nod. You know what I mean? First thing they want to do is go off and be on some snapping shit, coming at each other, cursing each other out like it's nothing, which is crazy for real. For real, for real. Oh, snap. What's good, Auntie? What's up with you? What's up with you, bro? Yeah, man. We just in here, man. I was talking about the beefs and dysfunction that goes on around here. I was just busting it up with she, you know what I mean? But yeah, dropped off and everything. I don't know if he's gonna come back or not, but yeah, I mean, I dropped a link down there if anybody want to come back, come up. You know what I mean? We'll talk about the discussion or anything that goes on with the beefs and all that dysfunctional shit. But yeah, man, all we gotta do is, man, try to just stay away from niggas. Stay away from the nigga shit. Stay away from the bullshit. Stay away from people that's with the shits and all that. And she is back. All right, she, you
Yeah,
good?
man. Yeah, had a call.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you got it. Though. I'm gonna let you go in.
Yeah, man. But like I said, it just at the end of the day, like how we ever gonna build something if we can't work with each other? You know, there's always got to be somebody that beats you to the punchline. It always got to be somebody that says, "Why can't I do this and why can't I do that?" Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, that's how it be, man. And for those like that just want to act like you gotta be on the same type, you gotta be on the same type time that another person is on, or you gotta play a part to be play along to get along. Basically, that's not cool. Don't do that. For anybody else out there, don't be doing that bullshit. Cause for real, they trying to play you. They trying to play you for real, just to make themselves look good. You know, she,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, you look at it. A lot of that stuff dealing with beef, man, is so real. Guys will start like I've sit there and watched certain guys, and I can actually say that they started beef intentionally just to get, you know,
yeah, man. That's how it is sometimes, man. For those that just want to run around on the beefs and everything, but that's why over here we try to discuss with each other and not try to go back and forth with each other like that. And just try to discuss and have different conversations and not try to make each other feel like shit just because we have a different fucking opinion from each other. You know what I mean? That's one thing we gotta stop. We gotta stop that shit, man. We too fucking grown. Half of y'all niggas is too fucking grown, older than me. Tell you the truth. Half of y'all too fucking grown to be doing that dumb shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, yo, Tampa. Let me put that up. Let me put that on the screen, man. Yo, that's facts right there, man. That's a messed up mindset to have. Black people believe being humble makes you look soft. And that's true, man. Most of our people really do think like that. That the fact that we look soft if we have like being humble and being cool with each other and not being on some, you know what I mean, grimy shit or some crazy shit for real. And that's fucked up, man. We shouldn't even be thinking like that or have that mindset at all. Yeah, man. And it's too and that's what brings the dysfunction. You know what I mean? That brings a whole bunch of the dysfunction that we can't even get along with each other at all. You know what I mean? And something gotta give with all that shit, you know what I mean? Or I'll just say it like this. You know what I mean? Just the people that want to be on that shit, just stay away. Stay away. Stay away, man, because at the end of the day, all that bullshit is going to do is going to have you with a headache, don't want to be bothered, none of that stuff, you know? But I'm going to let she go in, you know what I mean? If he did.
yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah, man. Cause at the end, man, like I always keep saying, man, everybody want to be famous. Dudes literally start beefs on purpose on here, and I've noticed this. I ain't calling nobody out, but there's particular YouTubers that start the beef. And I was talking to a guy about that. I said, man, you can beef up, start a beef with each other, get people coming to our channels. We going back and forth. By the time they realize that, man, we done got so many subscribers. I was like, how do you think a lot of people do this? And I was like, I caught certain guys doing this, but I never said anything because they became friends all of a sudden. I'm like, y'all was just beefing and this, but nothing be said. Nothing be said. You know?
You mean
And
you
I'm
mean
like, man.
they try to be all cool after they was beefing and all that?
No, I mean, yeah, like that, but you can tell that it was kind of orchestrated because how quick they became cool. Like
Right.
you can kind of tell that was orchestrated. Like, dang, how y'all so cool?
So
Yeah, man, we
basically, it
squashed
was
our
on
beef.
some. Yeah. It was on some rap industry type shit. Oh yeah, we gonna beef with each other just to get the records up. You know what I mean? On some that
Yeah,
type
get them
shit.
numbers up.
Right. And that shit,
Yeah.
that's just stupid for real, for real.
But
You
hey,
going on it just for views.
the masters of the minds, man. You play on, you pray, you what they call it? You play and pray on the weak. If you weak minded, you know, that's the whole thing that I was talking with this guy, and he was a pastor, and he was like, I never stole from anybody, but I was a con artist. So what he used to say, he say he know you got insurance, he'll just put water outside your steps and slip and fall and don't get hurt really, but just slip in front of you, and then you just gotta pay him out from your homeowner's insurance. Or he'll, what I'm saying, talk you out your money by saying little slick stuff for talking about, it's like I'm selling you a dream and it's up to you to buy. And then when he said that, I just sat back and looked at him and I'm like, hold on, you're a pastor. Like this is the ultimate hustle for you. And I just sat back and I was like, wow, nobody's getting what he's saying to them. Like he said it to the church one time, and I'm like, it blew my mind. And that's how it is in YouTube. Sometimes you look at certain people, is like Beasley said this a lot. It's a cult following, and everybody go against the person who beefs with that head person. I try to, if I hear something, I go in between and I try to be the mediator, but like I'm not gonna stop listening to somebody because one of my other people I know stop listen. I mean, shout out to Kane and Goldfest. I met them two guys in person. They say they got beef with somebody online. I'm not gonna stop talking to them dudes. I might say, hey man, y'all just calm down and all that. But in the middle, I'm not like I'm just prime example. Kane and Go Professor, I know them two offline. If they got the beefing with each other, I'll just step in the middle. Hey man, y'all chill, try to find it. Well, no, we ain't gonna squash this. We beefing, man. It's going down. Cool. I'ma still listen to Kane. I'ma still listen to Gold P. You still fool with him? Yeah. That's y'all beef. That's not my beef. See, a lot of people don't know how to stay out of it. It's not for you. It's not about you. Stay out of it. All right.
Yeah, man. That's a lot of problem too. A lot of people want to get in between a lot of people beefs. Either instigate, they even try to help, or they try to sit there and instigate the situation.
Yeah, but I'm finna jump off, man. I'll let you.
All right, Sheed, I'll let you, man.
Yeah.
Peace. But yeah, man. Thanks, Sheed, for coming up, popping up here with me, man. But yeah, man, that's some facts right there. True facts right there, man. For real. A lot of people's be faking out here, acting all hard and shit. Y'all like these rappers, man. Some of y'all like these rappers. Talk gangster, but not really gangster out here, man. On some weird shit, man. But hey, man, that's how some cats be out here, man. I ain't worried about y'all, man. I just keep that shit pushing, doing what I gotta do, man. I ain't gonna worry about none of that stuff. And sometimes it is what it is with some people. Some people want to be a part of that beef shit and just want to be down and act all cool with it. Then hey, they can stay over there with that, man. I'm gonna rock out and stay over here in my little space. Rock with the peoples that come over here. We can have a good and great conversation. That's all it is. I mean, that's all. That's all we can do for real. For real. Just bust it up with the peoples that come over, rock out with us. You know what I mean? Have a good conversation. You know what I mean? Just cool out. Just do us. And don't worry about others that don't want to come over and that don't want to come over and rock out with us. They just want to be on some whatever nigga. I don't give a damn. Fuck you niggas and all that bullshit. Just stay away from that shit. That bullshit. I call it the street bullshit. The absolute bullshit. But yeah, we definitely up in here, man. Yeah, we hit the hour mark. Definitely up in the building. Hold up. Auntie. My brother Auntie was good, brother.
Yo, what's good?
I can't call it, man. What's good with you, man?
Give me a second here. All right, I can hear you now. My bad. I had a little
I,
audio issue. What's good with you, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I thought it was me. I had turned
No,
my
no, no.
mute
It was
shit
it was
over.
it was on me because sometimes like I'll have a lot of shit going on, and I'll have to reroute my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like the StreamYard sound, I'll have to reroute that shit to
Right,
to a
right.
different speaker, and I'll be able to talk into my headset, but I won't be able to hear anything out of it. So I hadn't put the sound back into the headset. That's it. One your fault.
Oh, all right,
What's
cool.
good? I just see the beefs, dysfunctions, all of that.
I would, no, you know what it is, man. I was just having the conversation with Sheed. I was just speaking on the situations how a lot of people within these spaces they love to talk shit and be on this argumentative bullshit all fucking
Yeah.
day instead of trying to have a conversation with each other and have a great discussion and have an agreement or agree to or disagree with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um which yeah, that's the truth. And for the most part, that's usually how most of our channels start. You know what I'm saying? When we decide that we want to drop links and open panels and stuff like that, you want to open up the conversation and you want to be able to agree and disagree and do it in a respectable manner. But what happens is we end up getting different subscribers and subscribing to different channels, and those of us that are adults, we can we know how to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? There are people that we're going to agree with some things, but we got not going to agree with everything they say, but we're like, this person's still cool. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you might end up in a space with somebody that just doesn't agree with you here, but people start to take things personally. You know what I'm saying? When you disagree with them on a certain topic, or you feel passionate about a specific subject or something like that, and they feel just as passionate the other way, you know. And then, of course, you go through things with people where you might be doing some kind of business behind the scenes or whatever, and business doesn't work out, or there's a misunderstanding. People aren't, you know what I'm saying, talking about, just like Sheed was saying. It's like the WWE thing. Motherfuckers they're planning a match behind the scenes. You know, they're planning a match behind the scenes. Everybody knows when they're gonna take bumps, when they're gonna bust a blood packet, when somebody's actually gonna take a cut. you know, you know what I mean? And who's gonna score the pinfall this round. The things people would do for just, you know what I'm saying, clicks and views and cash apps and stuff.
Yeah, man. Cats will do anything, man.
Mm.
That's some lost soul bullshit to me. Like that's like in the industry, man. I mean, you do anything just for the you know what I mean, just to get some money and the fame.
Well, you know how it is, bro. You're a, you know what I'm saying, you're a connoisseur fan of rap. You know what I'm saying? That's been the thing over the last, what, 30 years.
Yeah.
When it came to rap. You know what I'm saying? Beef will make you relevant. But I'll never forget, like, you know what I'm saying, what Angry Man had said to me when I before I even started my channel. He's like, yo, whatever you do, don't predicate your channel on beef. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get into it, sometimes you got to address things, but don't predicate your channel on that. Make sure that you get away from it, because if you do, you're gonna have to stay in it to stay relevant. You know?
Yeah, I done heard that a couple times from different people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know. sometimes it finds you like you might try to diffuse. You know what I'm saying? The more people you deal with, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have disagreements and stuff like that. And I mean, if you dealing with people that are, like I said, they're adults, they're mature. Hey, they're gonna agree to disagree, but not everybody's gonna be mature. We're dealing with different genders, different different age brackets. You know what I'm saying? Different upbringings, different backgrounds. Different social classes. Like, let's keep it real. People on different medications. You know, like you just like not everybody's gonna handle it in an ideal fashion.
Shit, facts right there, especially on different mental health pills and all that shit too, man.
Yeah,
That's a lot of shit going on that a lot of people that don't want to discuss that because
yeah,
you know a lot of people don't want to discuss their health situations or anything. But a lot of people don't have no self control, even if they not on no fucking medication. They don't got no fucking self
yeah.
control for the most point.
That's what I mean. Like I said, this is this YouTube thing. It's a big petri dish, man. They putting you're mixing a lot of different elements and combustible compounds and mixtures together. You know what I'm saying? So it's everybody's not just gonna come together and sing kumbaya all the time. You know? But that's one of the reasons why, I just want to give a shout out to, what I'm saying, those that have, what I'm saying, come through and tried to diffuse different shit. And, you know, guys like Gold P that, what I'm saying, gave us all like a common goal. You know what I'm saying? Like just a common fight to fight against. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday on his channel. You know, so even though like I tried to do like a follow up stream on it, you know what I'm saying, people still, what I'm saying, want to come up on the panel and kind of turn it into a war zone, but it was still something that I was able to pivot. You know what I'm saying, pivot back to the subject and the topic at hand. So it's
Right.
really at the end of the day, it's really up to you what type of beef you want to engage in. You can be part of the fuckery or you don't have to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep myself out of that fuckery. I'm good on that.
Well, I mean, hey, you seen it. You don't have front row seats for all of it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
not
had
all of
front
it,
row
but a
seats
lot
and
of it.
see, most of it.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, I done seen most of the beefs went down and all that. You know what I mean, and that's when we analyze. All right, I'm gonna stay away from y'all niggas. I'm gonna stay away from you. Nah, you cool. I'm gonna go over there. I can go over there with you, but the rest
yeah,
of y'all niggas, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I mean,
you know.
that's
And
how I already did it.
for the most part, I've come to this conclusion. Like, no matter who I had issues with, whether it be on here or in real life or whatever, if we're able to just talk about it, it's not that bad. Like, it's really not that bad. It's the other. You know how it is, man. Back it's just like back in high school, or even middle school or elementary school. Like when y'all going in the playground, it's the most heated thing ever because there's so many different people around throwing fuel on the fire. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all end up in the principal's office, y'all was sitting there calm and cool. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Everything's calm and
Yeah.
cool. You sitting there waiting your fate, or y'all are able to sit there talk it out, go through a mediation or whatever. So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's the audience that can kind of egg it on. A lot too. Just the audience and the fact nobody wants to get punked in front of people.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
They pride and egos, man. Like Tampa said, man, they pride and egos.
Yeah. It's tough for people to just be able to say, you know what, I'll hold the L on that. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then believe it or not, it's a lot of people that once you do say, look, I'll hold the L, my bad, I apologize, whatever, they still not gonna let it go.
Nope. Because they rather sit there like, no, fuck that. Fuck your apology, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Let's
Hmm.
get it. Yep. You be like, damn, dog, nigga, you know what? Whatever, nigga.
Well, it's social media. Just like I said, sometimes it's a double-edged sword. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, people are on here because they want to be relevant. Some people are just in there just to join the conversation, chop it up, hear different opinions, different views, have a good conversation, and other people just want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be seen. So a lot of times that's the only time they can be noticed. is to be the loudest person or whatever. So that's that dopamine rush that they get. Sometimes that shit is a medication in itself. The beef. You know what I'm saying? They start to crave it after a while. It's a similar feeling to being on stage and performing. You know?
Yeah, cause they ain't never did nothing in their real life. For real, for real.
Yeah.
That's technically what it is. These motherfuckers never did nothing their whole lives. So now they feel like they got a stage on YouTube that they can say what they want and do what they want.
For real. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you got, you know what I'm saying, like just uh just 6 months ago you might have just been in your house and it was just you and you spent the last 2 weeks by yourself. Now all of a sudden you got 1,500, 2,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Um, feel as though that's what they want to see. They want to see you drag somebody. They want to see you in beef. They want to hear you roast. They want to hear you do what you got to do. You know? I mean, I feel like this. You know what I'm saying? We got to pick and choose our battles.
Yeah, you gotta pick and choose your battles you want to be in. That is true.
You know, because still water will start to stink. You know what I'm saying? You can't always keep your mouth shut. Sometimes you got to let people know, like, look, you know what I'm saying, I will match that energy you got.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I will go above and past it. So you might want to fall back.
Right. And I wasn't talking on no, oh, you gotta turn the cheek on
Yeah.
turn the cheek type shit. Nah. I'm just saying sometimes walk away from that dumb shit, man. You know what I mean? Walk away from that bullshit. But if a motherfucker is pushing you to that point and you gotta let them know, oh, hold the fuck up, man. Let me let you know something, man. You know what I mean? Then it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I, I, I'm a firm believer in that. Like sometimes you just because at the end of the day, like let's keep it real. Ain't nobody gonna fight on this shit. No, ain't nobody gonna fight. Ain't
Fuck
nobody
no.
actually gonna catch that
Ain't
flight.
nobody. I'm gonna catch nigga. You gonna pay like a bean or do something to come down to another nigga city? The
Yeah,
fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't doing that
they're
shit.
not gonna do it. And then if they come, that's why somebody said that. Like, what if we had just a black YouTube barbecue where everybody showed up? What would happen?
What would
I said I was like,
nothing?
I would bet bread that not one fight would break out.
Niggas be over
Not
there chilling,
one.
you know, fucking drinking and shit. You know what I mean? They probably solve that shit right there and be cool with it. Get
Well,
the
I
fuck
mean,
out of
I
here.
don't think things will get solved. I think you'll have a lot of clicks and facts, and you know what I'm saying. You'll have a lot of different. You would have a lot of different things going on, and you know what I'm saying, in just different sides of the park,
Right,
or the backyard. But I don't think not one fight would break out. Heated
yeah.
debates, maybe a heated argument or whatever. But I think at the end of the night, just like you said, everybody will everybody will be a little inebriated. You know what I'm saying? Intoxicated, and you'll have more friends at the end of the night than you had in the beginning of the day.
Yeah, that's how I believe it will be, man. Be more friends at the end, man. Cause
You know,
for real, y'all nigga, y'all want friends. You know, y'all niggas need friends in this motherfucker. That's why y'all on here for real, for real. Some of y'all don't have no friends,
yeah. I
and
mean,
that's a bad, and that's kind of a bad thing, man. Cause you need friends. I don't
when I
give a
say
fuck,
that, I'm like,
motherfucker, talking about you need to be dope. My fault. I know
we.
you. Some motherfuckers talking about, oh, you need to be dolo all by you. No, you don't. No, you don't. But you need
I
something
mean,
to
yeah,
rock
it
out with.
depends on what you're trying to do. That's what I say. I was like, it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, everybody's, this is YouTube, so you over here, you doing you. It really depends on what your channel is based on, what your, what I'm saying, what image you're trying to project. What you actually are. You know what I'm saying? If your premise is to just be heard, you know what I'm saying, you've got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people that, hey, they can get all of those subscribers and all of that stuff, but without having to open a conversation, they just do their own content. Nothing wrong with that. Those people stay out of the most beef, believe it or not. You know, but that shit is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then you got those of us that drop links. You know what I'm saying? We open the panel, we open up the discussion. You know what I'm saying? We interact with each other, we support each other, we try to help each other out and things like that. And because of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be cool with me, but then there might be some other people that are not cool with me. So because you're cool with me, now they're not cool with you. You know? So you got issues and beef by proxy.
Just
You know?
because, I'm like, if I'm associated with you. then motherfuckers, wine associated with Auntie, that nigga. I'm looking at them like, okay,
Yeah.
the fuck, like
Hmm.
I don't got no beef over there with y'all. What the
Exactly.
fuck is you talking about? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, I ain't arguing with your goofy ass. Like, okay,
That's pretty much the way I look at it too. I look at it too. I'm like, yo, even if me and you fall out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a problem with those that still rock with you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never ask your subs or those that you actually consider real friends. I would never ask them to choose. You know what I'm saying? But that, believe it or not, that's how a lot of that beef starts. That's just how a lot of that shit starts. You know, it then got to the point where people beefing over political opinions and views. Like really, you know, really, it's
yeah,
crazy.
beefing over just opinions,
Yeah.
basically just over opinion. I mean, that's all y'all
Well,
niggas is
I voted for
beefing
Donald
over.
Trump. No, I voted for Joe Biden. Well, fuck you, then, motherfucker.
Right. Are you Republican? Fuck you, then, nigga. Are you a Democrat? Fuck y'all. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about
I'm
that.
like,
I don't give a shit.
it's crazy. It is crazy out there. You know, it is. You know, but I mean, I like I said, I've been involved in that shit. Motherfuckers done told me straight up, yo, hey, you gotta pick a side. Gotta pick a side. I'm like, no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? And if I do have to pick one, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be my own. I have to fucking pick a side. You know? And I know one side I'm not gonna pick. I'm not gonna pick the side of the person that then told me I gotta pick a side. Like, who the hell do you think you are? that you can give me an order. You know? So in that case, we'd be willing to stand alone. But I've also had people say, look, whatever, fuck Ant and anybody that rocks with him, fuck them too.
Damn.
You know? Like this shit's crazy, man.
Fuck them too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like those people have, you know what I'm saying, some mental issues that they, you know what I'm saying, need to address on their own. You know, and I know me personally, you know what I'm saying, I really don't have much of an issue with them or whatever the hell else is going on. I don't have a problem until you start, you know what I'm saying, attacking those that aren't even attacking you. You know what I'm saying, to rock with me. Or you're attacking subscribers I may have
Right.
that don't even have platforms to be able to come back at you. You know what I'm saying?
Coming at the audience though.
Yeah, exactly. They don't even have platforms to be able to come back at you like that. That's crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
some wild shit right there.
But that's what's going on. You know, that's what's going on. So, you know, I don't mind having that conversation and that discussion right there. You know, but then you also have people that feel as though, look, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say about you, but you better not respond. You know,
Right, and that's facts, Gold P. That's facts right there, man. A lot of people do that. They like to make indulge in bad decision making.
hmm
You know what I mean? And that's in real life too, man. That's in real life too, man. You love indulge in bad decision making, man. Then you know it'd be real funny when these cats like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. Then y'all get caught up. Then you be like, damn, why I did that? Oh, you wasn't thinking about that when you was going to do it. Yeah, me, like, what you whining for now, man? Don't know. I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's just like these niggas up in Philly, right? How these niggas be running around here on some, yeah, man, I'm gonna pop the perk. Now I'm gonna get at these niggas. You know what I mean? The whoop de woo. Yeah, I mean, then you get caught up by the boys and shit. Then what? Now you looking fucking stupid in the face. Almost, damn, man, how the fuck I got caught? How? I didn't know, nigga. You didn't know you was gonna get caught doing all that extra shit. Come on, man.
well,
Dumb
yeah, I
shit.
mean, you hit the nail right on the head. It's the absence of thought. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers like, yo,
Facts right there.
what were you thinking? It's like, yo, I wasn't.
You
Like,
wasn't
I
thinking
wasn't.
at all. You had
You
no
know?
thought. As soon as you come out of that fucking thought process, now you like, damn, what the fuck I did? How the fuck? Damn, I didn't mean to do that. But you did it. You did it though. And you made that decision. Now everybody's looking at you like, damn, why you do that? No
and he don't even
explanation.
know.
Yeah,
You
no explanation at all.
know? You don't even know. You sit there and have fucking 3 hour, 4 hour long conversations about what this motherfucker might have been thinking, and the whole time he wasn't
Then
thinking
you
at
have
all.
wait,
Y'all
wait, wait.
wasting your time.
But then you have niggas on his side talking about some, yeah, but he had to do what he had to do though. You know what I mean? It is what it. Let me look. You never hear these niggas saying, and you be like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? You over here talking about some, yeah, man. I did what I had to do. Cause you know what I mean? Real G's moving fucking silence, man. I'm gonna keep saying that for the niggas in the back. Real G's moving silence. Meaning you don't be running your fucking mouth about what you be doing out here. And even real niggas would dig that. And I'm not even in the I'm a curve nigga. I'm not even in the streets. That's how you know a lot of these niggas don't have no thought process or no code or nothing. No integrity or anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they don't know how things run. But also, just keep in mind, like as far as we're in right here, like this is a different space. Like that's really all we have. We got an avatar. We got a voice.
Right.
You know? We got most of us. I'm assuming most of us got 10 fingers. You know what I'm saying? So we can type. It's pretty much it. You know. So that's all motherfuckers can do is talk. And that's it. It's a shame, but that's like being, that's what people have to do to be relevant, you know. But it is a shame. It is a shame. I've had people say to me, you know what I'm saying, like straight up, that's what we do here. Like you might be new to the spaces, but let me tell you how things go. We beef in this motherfucker. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, motherfucker just tell you, yeah, we beef over here.
Yeah.
You come over here, nigga, it's rap for you. You be like, oh shit.
I've had
you know
that
what?
conversation with multiple individuals, and they're like, "Yo, that's
shit.
just the way that shit. That's the way that shit goes over here. We beef, so you might, you know what I'm saying. Even if you try to stay out of it, you know what I'm saying. It will probably find you. You know what I'm saying. And if it doesn't find you, you're probably not doing something right. You know what I'm saying. So, I just understand that. That's just those are the things that's gonna come with, you know what I'm saying, being successful in the world of media, social media, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yo, what up, y'all?
What's
And
good? What's
What up?
good, Rashawn?
What up,
What's
Rashawn?
What's
What's
my,
good,
poppin'?
bro?
my good brother, I have to apologize that I missed out on a very very extravagant stream that you had.
What, yesterday?
Yes, and I believe the day before. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I heard it from Sir. I was like, oh shit.
He's always he's like, yo, another classic, another classic. I'm like, yo, yeah.
I was like, ooh, and I missed everything because I was actually going on my you know what, with them.
It's all still up. I mean, my streams are usually long. Yesterday's I kept it around the 4 hour mark, which is kind of short for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of short for me, but you know what I'm saying, yesterday's was good. That was inspired by Gold P and something that he had done earlier that day.
Right.
That
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the other day, I know, the other day that was pretty rough. That was some things that needed to be addressed. So
Yeah.
So for the most part, believe it or not, just like what we and Juan G's was talking about, like even though it was like some kind of underlying beef or whatever, I believe that stream kind of put a lot of shit to rest. Because sometimes you just gotta cook motherfuckers.
You do.
just,
you really do.
Just cook them.
Like let them fry. Fuck them.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Before I was just bringing marshmallows to the fire, but I think it's about that time that I bring a gasoline and some matches.
And burn it like the Joker. Burn that
shit.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's spread it all. You know what I'm saying? And that believe it or not, I haven't really been addressed since. I don't think I will be. You
I
know,
don't think it will ever happen. Shit.
you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys are from the streets. Y'all understand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let some people know that, look, man, I can match your energy. Matter of fact, I can go past it. You know, I
Yeah.
can go past it. You can turn up. You know what I'm saying? You can go low. I can go lower. You know, like
Mm.
for real.
On the sake of pettiness.
Mm. You know, like I
Yeah.
said, people wanna play villain. They wanna play predator. You know what I'm saying? When they think they're dealing with some prey, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? When you hit them back or you hit them in the mouth, now all of a sudden they want to play victim.
Shut the bitch ass. You asked for this shit.
Basically, you know.
Like goofy ass nigga.
Basically, you know.
Yeah, I don't be understand. I don't be understanding these underlying beefs either. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like literally.
No, just like Sheed was saying earlier, man. It's about attention. You know?
And it's their pride and egos that be in the way.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, nobody wants to be punked. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be punked. Definitely don't want to be punked in front of people.
Yeah, nobody doesn't want to be Ashton Kutchered.
Yeah. I'm saying they definitely don't want that, but at the same time, people just want to be relevant. Like just like you were saying, man, it's people that really have nothing going on in their lives. They don't have any friends. You know what I'm saying? Their family members don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They come home to four walls, four walls and a cat.
Mm.
You know,
Having a Stewie moment.
yeah. You know, that's it. So when they can come on, when they can click on here, click a link or whatever, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, it's 100, 200 people watching. Shit ends up with a few thousand views and shit like that, and you know, fire signs in the chat and shit. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, they get that dopamine rush.
Yep. Get that rush.
Yeah, they start getting that pumping in their heart. You know what I mean? They start feeling like, yes, I'm getting the love out here. I'm starting to get, you know what I mean, people's on me, you know what I mean? They start feeling it for real. But you gotta learn how to use that shit. Listen, let me say this, cause I've been around a lot of people, and plus I did a lot of like promoting back in the day. You know what I mean? I did a little party promoting. So I'm used to having a lot of motherfuckers around. We're like, oh shit, why? You know what I mean? You cool, and all this other shit. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to control that shit. You know, you gotta keep yourself
Yeah.
humble. You gotta know how to keep yourself humble in between all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, the ego and the pride could take over that shit if you have a lot of that, not even fame, but a lot of people that's really cool with you. You know what I mean? Or you have popularity. If you have a lot of popularity.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. And also, you know what I'm saying, just people need to understand how to use their platform. Like if you're capable of, you know what I'm saying, getting into beefs and shit turning up, because I mean this we are in that black YouTube sector, so you know what I'm saying, the views are gonna skyrocket when people are cooking and people are roasting and all of that other stuff. But that's a good time when the next day, hey, you come with some real content and you talk about something real, you know, when people are waiting to hear what you have to say. All of a sudden, it's like, you know what, we're gonna pivot this subject and we're gonna talk about something serious. Put that other bullshit to bed. You know? So that's just what I'm trying to do. I'm like, whatever. If I was in a little bit of beef earlier, whatever. That shit comes up again, whatever, we'll address it when I need to address it. But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about some serious issues now. Yeah.
Right, man. Facts. And Sir Obadiah, what's going on? What's good, my
What's
brother?
going on? I had to pull
What's
up. I
up,
had to
sir?
get it. What's going on, into? I just came from what you call it for Record TV, and I'm kind of sky watching SKC right now and everything else. I've been chilling. Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to Third Ward Topaz and
yeah.
Bitcoin L, man.
I mean,
That
I
was a
mean,
good
Yeah,
little
the
stream,
king
man.
out
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kuda had I think he had a live stream, and he did 11 hours, and we went off air, and we kind of had a build afterwards. So we talk about a little different things. So That was a hell of a build we had.
Yes,
But
it was.
yeah, it was, and I think it was what DeAndre. I said, oh, okay, yeah,
That's real. Brothers like you, Kuda, DeAndre, you know what I'm saying? Gold P, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a real think tank y'all putting together.
yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, we
shout
talked
out to y'all for
about
that.
we talked about a little bit of everything. I think we talked about I think it was AM Grinch and your channel and everything else, the whole manosphere. And I'm surprised DeAndre said it's kind of dead. Yeah, in a way. I think Wacky said the same thing last year. I told him, we built off that, but I ain't gonna get into the details, but it's just what it is at this point. And it's just like that group. I laugh at those girls. I watched it since March before Jessica. When Jessica flipped the tables on my birthday, that's when shit changed. It was all good for 2 months until they flipped on you because I knew it wasn't gonna last. I mean, I knew they was gonna come up with like a weird name because the spearheaded of that group is just a joke to me. I just laugh. I laugh, but I understand people can be petty and troll. We talked about that too off air, and that's just the norm, and we talk about a whole bunch of shit that was correlating today. So it's nothing new. There's nothing new. But people just gotta be mindful. That's just part of it, And the new people coming in, it's just like we see it all the time. So it's like we're numb to it at this point. Yeah. We talked about what's his name, Big J, why he does what he does. And it's kind of funny though, because I was trying to tell John that's his thing. I mean, he goes back from the other side of the spear, but he wasn't a part of the Black 1.0. So I get it, but then I know his stick, because he has a price on his little thing. But but that's on him though. That's why I don't get in. I don't get in with him and Angerman. And I told him this too off air, and I said, look, that's between them niggas, man. I laugh because I don't take that shit seriously because I already know what's the angle is because I know everybody's throwing shots at each other recently in streams I done seen. So we discussed why they do it, the breakdown. I said, oh, they're doing it. Okay. But yeah, it was
clout chasing.
Yeah, it was an interesting build off air, and that's my first time doing that with Kuda and DeAndre. And DeAndre said something on my stream in the private chat, but I ain't gonna mention no names for the leader of SYSBM, so I already know his true identity. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that, but that's a whole nother worms. But if you hear something about it, let's say we didn't warn you. And the only ones gonna trip is two niggas that I have problems with. So I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm just gonna let them hang themselves. It's just like I'm laughing right now, and me and Kuz laughing too. It's some funny shit. I mean, DeAndre, you got the juice, man, and I know why Angerman don't be over there because of him, because they had problems. What he told me, I said I didn't know that. I said, oh shit. Him and Grinch. I'm laughing about that Grinch shit he told me. I said, yeah. I gotta keep that to myself. Yeah, I can't say nothing because I'm cool with Grinch, but I understand why people don't like him and things like that. But but that goes back to the Charles shit and Cerulean and things like that nature. So I ain't been on the panel with Cerulean though, but I've seen him on panels. I'll be in the chat.
I have, like, what I'm saying? I used to spend a lot of time, what I'm saying, like that for back in February, I spent pretty much that whole month over at Bomb Cherry's channel. So I spent a lot of time on the panels with DeAndre and Cerulean and you know what I'm saying, just a lot of different people as far as that went.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess when you got the militant content and shit like that,
yeah,
it's it can rub different people the wrong way.
Yeah. And DeAndre told me something about him too. It was interesting. Yeah, he does talk through you. Yeah, he's one of them. I felt that when him and Charles was arguing one time, it was like last year during election season. It was somewhere around the fall, like October or September when it was raining. I'll never forget. I was at a Sonic, right? And they was arguing about, the black boys and things like that, and Cerulean had to go to work. He was on Charles' channel doing that. He said, brother, I love you, but Cerulean, you got to stop, They was going back and forth, but it was funny, though. Yeah, he's a specimen, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Like I said, man, everybody's a character, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's a character, so very, very rarely you're gonna see people in their true form on this shit. It's rare.
Less you bring it out. It's rare, you're right, but less you bring it out and try to get under their skin, it's a different reaction. I saw that with Edward Anderson and Big J. Big J did it over at Prophet of Thought. He said a certain word or certain language, it would just snap. And when I saw that, I laughed. You know, I've done that. I've done that with, believe it or not, with Mr. Fantastic. And I call him a certain name, and I take his name away. See, he knows though why I do what I do, and he gets angry about it. See, everybody else can't do that. That's the difference. You know, he gets out of character every now and then. He tries to be like Angry Man and Tommy. That's why I said it in the off-air 2.0. They said, "Why you say that?" Well, look how he's patting himself after. I mean, he's trying to get his status back. Then Gay told me he said he's going to go back in the sea again in the Navy. You know, around winter or something, they going to tell him to go out sea. You know, in the ocean. So you won't see him a while in the winter. That's what Gabe told me over at Kuda's stream, the 11-hour stream he did in the beginning of it. I said, yeah, man, good for him, man. I mean, he ain't gonna be missed. I mean, that's what happens when you don't go live. The next person will find some content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, next man up. I ain't tripping off that. It's different.
Everybody got 24 hours in a day, so instead of people spending an hour, 2 hours listening to you, they just want to spend an hour, 2 hours listening to somebody else.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's normal.
Or they're
same with pre-records. That's like that too with pre-records. If you had like a 15 or 50-minute video, if you have a lot of videos, and then after they're done with it, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Or and once upon a time, years ago, it used to be 10-minute videos. If it was in parts, that's it.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right about that. I know it was a time when I didn't listen to anything that was more than like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
As far as live streams went, I didn't bother.
No. Only live stream I listened to an hour, unless it was like a guy like Star or these rap guys that go for 4 hours and they stop it. Mm-hmm. And that was it. That was a limit. But now people's live stream like 10 to 11 to 14 to 17 to 18 hours. That's just wow. I just can't. I couldn't do it. Especially on the panel. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. That put your ass to sleep.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. Them long ass streaming hours, man. That's too damn long.
It takes a lot out of you, but then from just the from the point of view of just having that mystique or whatever as a content creator, you actually do kind of make yourself accessible. You know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden everybody feels as though they know you, which it can be a good thing, but it's not always a good thing.
No, it's not. It's not a good thing. It can be a good thing from the start for like months. Give it like 2 to 3 years, you're not gonna like it. You just only need a handful of guys to respect you, and that's just it. Outside of that, it gets hard. Now, if they meet you in person, heard your voice on content, it's a dead giveaway. It's a dead giveaway. They're gonna figure it out in your state, but if you are recognized statewide, that's a whole nother beast. I mean, Cam Up is part of it. Yeah. Some of it don't have to be. It's your voice. You know, if you use a certain microphone, they're gonna find out. Is that the guy that talked to that nigga that bad? If you had one type of drama, you know, they'll look for that. You know, but not look at your other content. But that's usually what it is. You know, like you on YouTube, it happens eventually. That's how they get you.
That's the truth.
Yeah. They have to watch certain streams. Now, this stream, they wouldn't care. Now, if it's like Kuda with the radio music that he got or somebody popular, I know they going to listen. I know celebrity listen, but I'm talking about real life. Now, if they knew you, but if they knew you was on these panels and you talking like that, they say, he never talked like this before. And they'll figure you out. And they say, oh, I didn't know he was that guy. But then they try to be a fan. You know, that's the weird part right there. That's happened to certain people, even big YouTubers. They say it all the time. It's a risk. It's how you take it, though. That's the thing. How you respond afterwards. Because some people try to say, "Oh, hey, no, it's how you respond, man. Good or bad, it's how you respond. It's different with Tommy and I would say Anger Man and everybody else. It's different because they know him. But us, it's a weird reaction because if it's positive, negative. If they fuck with you, it's like you never had that feeling, until you had it, But me, I ain't there yet. But if I was, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd say, you like that fucking stream, that video? I don't even remember that in decades. You know what I'm saying? That's what they'll do. That's how people get down. Online it's easy, but I'm talking about in person. You be like, wow, So now you got to be extra careful because you influence the children, because a lot of people don't understand. They watch this shit. So yeah, YouTube is low down, man. They touch ears. They don't care if it's separated with adult and children. Hell no, everybody listen to your shit.
Yeah,
you got families listening to you, man. Like that's why I don't really act up on these panels, man. I understand because no, you actually on TV. You get to this shit.
Yeah,
I just can't do it. I'm like, oh hell no. When you niggas be acting, shit. That's why you gotta be careful. It's like what did Review Tech US say? The white guy that does the tech. He says it's kind of like a park, like a public park. And when he said that, that's his expression of it, and that's so true. That is so true on the internet. You have to be very careful. Because people say something and then there it is. You be like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this fool. All right. Man. It's just, I'm used to it at this point, but real life shit, yeah, that's when you kind of you gotta be careful. I ain't dancing on no eggshell. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I'm just saying, like, man, I just gotta be careful because some people be a fan or a hater, but I'm used to the hate, but the fan, that's just crazy. I don't want that type of following.
No, for real, and that's why I said. That's why I was like, I got my hats off to dudes like you. Like I saw even like what DJ Kuda, went through a few months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that March shit. Yeah, that was hell for us. I mean, that whole year, that whole beginning of 2021 was hell. See that SYSBM situation with, I think I was cool with that individual, and I met King Sigma. They had a little thing, but they did have Ty City and Rael once, and you never saw them again in 2 years. I discussed that off air, and I told them, yeah. Now you see the difference now. But March, that was probably the best marches I've ever had. That split happened. That's when shit went loose. And then I stuck with Kuda for like months. And after that, it's been good ever since. So, best decision I ever made, really. Because then I started getting my content again, a different style of it, doing live streams and pre-records. That's the standard that you want. So, and you got to be firm with it. So yeah,
I mean, to still be able to go through that and still like put out content, be able to go live, panels, stuff like that, like just didn't miss a beat. Like me, I'm still at that point where I'm like, look, man, when that shit get too stressful, I cut this shit off.
Yeah, but the thing is, I just walk away. I know it's gonna be here. Yeah, I cut it off too, but 9 out of 10, I'll be Skywatcher this acting like it ain't there. I just leave it running and just walk out the house. That's what I usually do. I don't give a fuck because I'm familiar with this type of shit, but the live streams just makes it even better. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't pay attention to Manister shit. I've been on gear and stuff. I said Kuda. I've been looking at tech reviews, specs, cameras, microphones. I've been looking at whole setups after setup, fickle subscribers, keeping it into a minimum. But that's what you got to do, man. Because as a YouTube person, you ought to know you have to move different. But a black content creator is different. You talking about black issues, things like that. I've been talking about that for decades, man. No one really cares. There's only a handful that's going to apply it. Because the majority, they just want to laugh and scream all day, entertainment. But I get it, that's social media for you.
It's shock value.
Yeah.
All they want to do is whine.
Yeah. I guess Scooter had to lay down while we had that chop up afterwards. And I was just like, yeah. I don't know if he's gonna do a stream tonight because he did one last night. He did 11 hours, so that'll take a lot out of him. I'm like, nah, I don't think
Oh,
he's
that's what I
gonna.
mean. A lot of people asking me like, "Hey, man, you gonna go live again tonight? You gonna go live again tonight?" And I'm like, maybe, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Like,
you had a good stream yesterday, man. That was lit. That was
yeah,
lit.
I had an entirely different topic planned for a little later on in the evening, and what we had done, after that, what I'm saying, a few people, we had a watch party of that individual's stream because that person whose avatar we were talking about had gone live. So we did a little private watch party. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So the little watch party to see what the fuck's going on, and I don't know if you're familiar with that person. I mean, it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
nothing new. It's just the divestment sector, just listening to the shit that they spew. But
Yeah.
but now you can actually see, what I'm saying, your enemies kind of show themselves. That's why I say that shit's a Trojan horse. The same people that are coming your spaces and coming your face and saying that they for you are the same people they're an advocate of hanging your ass from a tree. You know what I'm saying? So you see who frequents those spaces too.
But I don't fuck with those type.
Nah, not at all. I just thought it was something that needed to be addressed because like I knew about it. I know I had talked about it with Rude on his panel probably last month, and we really didn't go anywhere past that. And then when Gold P had brought it up again, yesterday, and I saw how triggered Sheila was, and what I'm saying, Vivian, and I listened to some of the content. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something on this. So I'm glad that it didn't just fall on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tuned in, listened to it, you know what I'm saying, gave their opinions, did follow-up streams because of it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's a good thing. A lot of people came and connect to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sat there and they really understood it and not sat there and took it as some negativity and they took it as a positivity. You know what I mean? And spread it.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Sir O saw it. People still use that shit as an excuse to come at each other.
Yeah, some. yeah. There are some that did that. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They still use that as an excuse to come at each other.
Some of them niggas.
Yeah.
Some of them niggas.
Come at each other, come at me, come at whatever. Who cares? But you know what I'm saying? It's still
Right.
like touched a lot of people, and that's what I try to tell people. It's like it's, you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna have a channel, it's still more to it, which I'm sure Sir O see because he's like pretty much like a day one. You know what I'm saying? Of mine since like my first and second live stream, Sir O was right there. You know what I'm saying? So he knows like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Those women might have been like, hey, whatever, you ain't shit, you don't do shit, you're not entertaining, but like
I remember
really there to entertain you. Like
I remember when I didn't have a wrench at the time because when I saw you in my feed, because I remember you from the Roger Report and it was a decent chat in the convo. You had Donovan, you had everybody, man. Like they all came from Platinum. So yeah, shouts out to Absalom Bianchi, salute, man. And yeah, man, it's just like I saw the bullshit coming over at Platinum's, what it was stirring up, and I was like, how can you be supporting these dudes and then you hate men? That make sense. That's just
because they don't hate men.
Yeah,
they don't. You know
I know.
They
in
don't.
a way, they don't. I mean, half of them don't, but the ones that do, like, what is the purpose though?
They're
It's
just looking
silly.
for something to be part of.
Yeah, they just want to be. They just want attention, and I don't take them seriously. Yeah, the only person I know that does that is Sin G because of her trauma. You know, DeAndre told me what the real is. I said, yeah, she's got a little disease called what they call it, alopecia, and the other thing with the hair and the sweat. And I said, yeah, it's a lot of women like that, you know, but it ain't like the norm. You know, everybody's got their own problems, but it's just sad. I think what's his name? Ask Nathaniel broke her really down. He said if someone calls her ugly, it's just awful. He used to do some shit like that when he was a kid, and he kind of apologized for it. But man, she went on him on his old videos, and he didn't even care. He responded, but he didn't go in on her all the way. I posted it in my community tab. Y'all can watch that stream. It was like 3 hours, and he said, I just can't go in on her like that. I barely went in. And I just look at him like, look at her, and it was just, it was funny how he said it, but yeah. You can't listen to her for like 4 hours. That's what Kuda said last night with that 11-hour stream. And he said, into the morning, he said, you can't listen to 4 hours. She's like, I think you can't listen to that 4 hours. You can't. No man can. I can't. But I understand what she's trying, she has her little proxies out there, but it's failing right now. That's why a lot of people, they don't even like themselves, like Kuda said. No, they don't, because you can tell when they get on panels. And I'm like, okay, you cool, but y'all worse than we are. You know what I'm saying? They're a reflection of us. That's like that guy said years ago. It was a House of David group. He was like they said, and some follower or some newcomer was coming in. He said, why do women hate us? He said, well, it's you, bro. He said, and he explained to him, if we ain't right, they ain't gonna act right. It's like a reflection of us, man. It's just, dudes don't understand that. If your woman's acting up based off society, if you act bad, she's gonna act bad too. It's just a natural reaction, even if she's not your woman, of our race, she's gonna act the way she's gonna act. So I get it.
That's what you saw. Like that first 2 months, it seemed like everything was fine, right?
Yeah,
man, because I was able to handle things with kid gloves, kind of always be there. I'm not gonna say I was babysitting anybody, but it was all fun. Like everybody understood what the vision for that channel was. We were pretty much gonna ride on that channel. You know what I'm saying? And the goal was to bridge gaps, and they were in agreement with that shit. Like we don't hate men, and we don't think those men hate women. You know what I'm saying? It's just people just kind of don't understand where the other one's coming from. So let's open the conversation, and then you know what I'm saying, as things started to grow. You know what I'm saying? And
those 2 months, started coming in. It was a co-ed panel. And then somewhere around my birthday, shouts out to Kuda, he did the Hypergamous Ray Ray. This is when we went at the old boys over there. And then BGS had a stream trying to clown this Christian. And then I was looking at that, I'm like, okay, on his Black Gnostics channel. But then I was watching yours too. And it was all good. Until Jessica came up on the panel and flipped them tables, man. I said, oh shit. Yeah, that's when it went left.
Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? It was deeper than that. It was
it was.
There were some issues in house. You know what I'm saying? There were some issues in house.
What you mean? It could have been worse. You man, 2 people dead.
You got people that think they're the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? They think they're the star of the show, no matter what. And then when Jessica comes through,
got me too.
All the attention ain't on them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Decided to throw a temper tantrum.
Oh yeah,
that's really what happened. You know, that's what happened. And then you got other people that are putting the battery in that motherfucker's back. So, you know, so that's what happened. So that's why I was like, I personally, I feel as though I put all that shit to rest the other day. Like, I think that shit is pretty much dead and buried. But if I do need to hammer another nail in the coffin, that'll be it.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah,
that'll be it. Because I only fired one bullet out of the clip, so I got an extended one. So I ain't gonna run out.
Yeah,
I am not gonna run out.
Yeah, she just. I mean, when Jessica came, and I understand why she was trying to greet herself and say, hey, you know, I like this channel, whatever. You know, she came through. I was shocked that she found that channel. She's, I saw you in my feed. I'm like, no, you just want to be in there in the attention. I knew what
I'll explain that to you. I started coming up in her algorithm, and I'm pretty sure she knows why. I knew why. I knew when I started coming up in her algorithm because her name was mentioned a lot by the same motherfucker that claim they have a problem with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was on the stream one day begging that motherfucker to stop. Like, just stop. You know what I'm saying?
You may show up. Yeah, that's what she does. Yeah.
And You know what I'm saying? Boom. I just did a search with Jessica's name in it, and my video popped right up. I was like, you said it too many fucking times in the video, so that was what was gonna happen. You know, which is cool. You know, I don't have a problem. And Jessica came through yesterday. You know, she came through in the chat box and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah, in the
appreciative of
chat. I
Jessica
saw in
whenever
the
she comes
chat.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm appreciative whenever she comes through. You know what I'm saying? She don't back down from no arguments, no smoke, no discussions. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? She, as far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? She's always respectable and cordial, so I don't have no problem with Jessica at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem that I have with other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Was they got problems with this person, but I don't. So
Yeah.
so
I never really cared for her that much. I didn't have a problem, but when she stopped coming around, I don't know if it was me or DeAndre. She tried to pull my whole car once, and I don't know what happened over at Kudos. And DeAndre explained what happened, why Angerman's not around over at Kudos, but I get it. You know, it's just
yeah. Last
the
time I
move
saw
around.
Angry Man over there
Yeah,
was I think he got into it with Cat.
yeah. That's the last time I
Yeah,
saw Angerman.
yeah.
I was on
I
that
remember
panel
that,
too.
John. I was
Yeah, and
watching
then
that.
DeAndre broke it down to me off air, and I said, "Oh, that's why." Okay, okay. And
Yeah,
and it is
I
it's
think
it's it's
Jerome
deep.
Whiteside came up too, so it was
Yeah, he fucked that up. I think Kuda blocked him in the chat and took his wrench. I
yeah.
do know that. I do know that. You know, and then he was tripping about it when he got on the panel. We was going at it with Fantastic over at Platinums, you know, like that little interview. I don't know what that was. He was tripping when he came back. He said, I heard someone talked about me in the subreddit, and then Kuda said, quit that damn lie. You ain't heard nothing. You just want to be seen and trying to stir up beef. That's what he do. But see, I don't take him serious. I ain't got no issue with it. I'm just toying with him and trolling. He knows that. It ain't no beef. It's just he's fine. He's not gonna be jumped by me or DeAndre. He worries about the wrong shit. That's their problem, man. But that's what happens when you have a nice collection of guys following you in streams like that. But that's what he does. I don't go over there like I was last year when I was subscribed to him. I'm like, I don't mess with them like that. I just let them be who they are. That's I let dudes, if I had problems with them and we used to be cool, I just let them be them. I tell Kuda that's what I do all the time. Let them niggas hate, let them get upset, let them do their thing. See, every time I go over Ramil's and Platinums, there's a problem. They don't save for like 15 minutes. If it's an hour, they say, all right, I'm gonna leave because he's in the chat. Because he may throw some troll shots at me. But you know, that's how they do, man. And I told that DeAndre, don't worry about it. I mean,
I'm like,
guys
man, you always respectable in the chat. That's why I
yeah.
was like, I don't be getting that, man. I don't get that
Yeah,
at all.
but you know, it's just like what I did to them prior and all that stuff. They know they got mad because when I sided with Kuda for the first time, and I didn't really side with him. I had no issues with him, you know, because I think I said something over there when I used to be a cool with an individual, said he was all style, whatever. But that March 2nd stream was kind of like one of my favorite times
You
when I
remember the
met
day
Kuda.
because that was your birthday.
Not my birthday. I'm talking about March 2nd. I was talking about March.
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking May 2nd.
Oh yeah. March 2nd when I met Kuda in March, I was like, you know, when the split happened, and Angry Man was pissed at MOT and them, and you know, threatening people's lives and shit. And then I said, Kuda, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about that. I said, yeah, man, you gotta be careful about old boy, man. He be talking about some bullshit. I was like, what? You be sky watching? You heard what I said, but it's funny though how he watched. I said, "Damn, that got to him."
Yeah, they be
My
sky
my
watching,
my
man.
my antics got the best of him, and he felt that. He said, "Man, I was about to cuss you." I was like, "Kuda, I wouldn't have cared. I'd have been trolling the shit out you, but I didn't know him like that. See, I didn't know him like that. His content until I looked at his content. I was like, oh, okay. And he talks about this. He talks about that. He had some bills. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You got some content. Let me come back later and watch the rest. And that's what I did. And then I think I've been on every stream of Third Shift you've seen. I kind of stopped coming around and trying to do my own thing, but I pop in the chat. I'll be watching.
So yeah, you seen you pretty much you stumble upon it like I did because I know once I found DJ Kuda's channel. Once I saw him on
Yeah,
Bernard Riley one day.
he was in my recommend feeds in that month. But see, I knew who he was last year. But see, I didn't subscribe to him. See, I didn't know what
I
he was
didn't
about.
until I saw him on Bernard Riley's. I think it was back in January or early February,
Yeah, yeah.
something like
When I
that.
first saw him, it was February when he was on Zero's panel and stuff, and I seen him in the chat for the first time. But I've seen his name before last year. You know, when Celeste had the cam up, and then Jessica didn't. You know
Yeah.
that's why I remember him from.
Hey,
Then I remember him from February. First time seeing him in the chat, I was saying something to him in the chat. I think he remembered me over at Zeros, but then he didn't know I was subscribed to old boy MOT and now, right? And then that's when he saw me over in the chat, and he's like, as a mod, and I said, man, how you know all this shit? Okay, so he be Skywatch, but I didn't know they had problems like that. And I said, oh, okay, I done stumbled into a situational beef.
You be
But them
amazed, you
niggas get,
sky
yeah,
watchers. Nobody has to ask me what the hell happened. People just know.
yeah,
I
yeah, you
jumped on
just know.
Platinum's panel the other day. You know what I'm saying? When I heard Fantastic talking about what the hell was going on my stream. Like,
Yeah, he
yeah,
be watching. Yeah, he's
yeah.
low down too. He does the same thing. What BGS did the same thing with. It's confirmed by Xanatos. He be over there watching dudes that have problems with BGS, and he be sky watching like a mug. And Xanatos he knows. They all do it. I mean,
Hey, I do it. I can't
yeah.
lie, I do it.
I do it. I do it all the time. See, I'll tell you. Yeah, I watch who I'm subscribed to. Not everybody, but if you're in my feed, I'm gonna watch and then just dip. And just sometimes if it's a bullshit conversation, I'm just gonna walk out. All right, y'all ain't talking about nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
I do,
But I'll listen.
I do you sometimes. I skywatch, but then I put a like and a share, and that's it. But outside of that, I have to see who's on there. And then Trinity Time Travels, she said, "Who's that speaking?" When I was speaking, I think Kat had an issue with the general, that trolling stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, she said something in the chat. And she says, "Who's that speaking?" I was going to respond to her in the chat, but I said, "Nah, I better not." I know she's on a different type of time, but she's cool though. But yeah, man, that's how I got down. But that March, man, I enjoyed that month. I mean, those game wars were, to me, I told DeAndre those were fake. That was just by one person driven. Then Fantastic jumped on the train. Him and Game Changer, and it backfired. They got upset because they thought, "Is you over there in the dark side? You over there with Kuda?" They was telling me that over there. I'm like, in March, I'm like, let that shit go, bro.
Yeah,
but see, it's just,
that.
they was hating on Kuda and things like that, and I let it go,
Well,
and I
that's
laughed.
when
I
more
look
people
back,
started coming over to my streams and stuff like that as the channel was growing, and I got questions like, "Yo, well, hey, whose side are you on?" I'm like, whatever. I mean, I really ain't really fuck with them like that anyway. But you know what I'm saying, but the times that I've been on Fantastic's panel or Game Changers panel, even if I disagreed or whatever, it was all respectable. So I don't have no problem with them. I don't have no problem with them.
I mean, that's how it was for me with them last year. But ever since that, the politics came, like I will say Biden and Trump, that's when it went left. And like, all right, they getting too personal. Mike V had to check some of them. Like, we be talking.
You gotta talk those shit.
It's just crazy. I kind of leave it alone, after that. So, but this whole year's been fun. I mean, I did a pre-record in January and somewhere around February about certain topics, and this is why I even start the stream. But then I think I didn't really get into streaming until April. So April from September has been a hell of those months. I mean,
yes,
that's
sir.
just something.
I can't argue about that.
Yeah, they've been some months, and then I had a heavy hitter like DS1 came through, then Tie City came through. This was before the microphone, and who else came through? Soul in Black. He was a big one for 1.0. That was an after stream from Wacky Worlds. They was talking about he was having problems with Big Truck, and it's like, yeah, that ended up 7 hours. And I think Kuda was kind of like the 9-hour one. He's a heavy hitter. He came to my stream. We was talking about different things. It was like 9 hours was a Friday special. And he had his Player Talk Radio avatar. His logo. He didn't have his the one with the sword and with the feathers on the head. Or it can be the one look like Trunks, and then he got the one looks like the Goku in the black face with the silver hair. He's got so many avatars, it ain't even funny. But that one, his emblem, and I saw him coming through my stream. I said, DJ Kuda. I was like, oh, look, hey. I was like, hey, nigga.
That's
Well,
funny, man. I
shit.
only had Cuda come through one time.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I put him on my heavy hitters playlist. It's that 9 hour Friday special madness stream. If you watch the beginning, you'll see that icon, and then it was him and Mike V on the same panel. Yep, it's some crazy shit, man. But I don't know if he's gonna come through because I know he's a busy man. But if he does, I mean, yeah, he's always welcome, man. Like
I'm like,
shit.
man, with those long streams, I get it, man. You gotta sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I slept. I slept every one of them, like 8 to 9, 7, because I don't usually do that because it's DeAndre, bro. I'm telling you, man, he be building. I tell you, it's just DeAndre, man. I ain't worried about Anger Man not coming on my side because I know he doesn't get along with DeAndre. That's what DeAndre told me. I said, yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. I figured it out because you had an issue with them. So, the masculine, they was all on one team. So I didn't know that was going on. See, it's interesting when you learn about individuals, and you just learn not to get involved because it's like the last time in March. It's like, nah, I'm enjoying this year because next year it's gonna be a little different. We're gonna see where this is gonna take us, but this thing right here is just I want to take it to the top as I can. So got to, man. I told that to Joey, man. Do your content, man. Don't worry about it. Just be careful on here, man. Take it from me. Take it from me. You just gonna have to look at people for what they are. So
and watch who you bring around you, man. Watch who you bring on your panels.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I still try to let everybody up as things are growing right now. I'm all for the bullshit and the fuckery and the smoke, whatever. Whatever. I'm like, whoever I offend, whatever, get over it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But some people do just have the same conversation over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same conversation over and over again. I'm like, yo, come on, let's pivot away from that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what DeAndre told me today. He said, yeah, it's the same old, yeah, it's kind of dead at this point. The manosphere, like, and I think he said something about Holman was a scammer. I mean, it's some truth to that. I'm not gonna get into that, but I mean, he's talking about Father's time, but hey, but he said everybody knows he's a scammer. I said, DeAndre, we know he's gonna tell himself in the future, but he's a doctor from Houston, so they got to defend that. I mean, Beasley said that in his stream. I said, he's a doctor from Houston. I said, oh shit. But it's more of let's go after Angry Man. I said, no, I don't feel like going after Angry Man. He's not worth it, man. It's like going after Tommy. I learned that. Don't give him what you call it, praise. If you don't give them praise, they'll act up. It's a reverse effect. It's a counter react. You just can't do that. Them guys, they live for this shit. That's what people gotta understand. When you do stuff and think you're not doing something right, they're gonna keep on going. That's one thing I learned about Angry Man. Never get him started. He's gonna keep saying he's right all the time, and then he's wrong on a few times, plenty of times. But I just don't go upside his head like that. I choose not to. I said, nah, let him be who he is. It's better to let him hurt himself because he's going after trolls at this point. It's not even worth it. Just let him do his content, man. That's what I tell him, But I think me and DeAndre know where we stand on that because I ain't gonna go after him like that. Y'all got him on that. He shows his hand every day. That's why I don't get mad. I say, all right, angry man. That's what you got to do. But everybody else that have problems, I mean, that's what y'all talk about. It gets old after a while. It's cool at first, and you be like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I told BJ, have at it. Y'all used to be cool, but have at it. Have at it. And then he said he unsubscribed you, and I was like, what? If you unsubscribe, yeah, he said that on the show. I was like, why you say that? And then
I already said something like that.
And I'm like, really? Over what Auntie said, it was a strain that you did, right? And then Angry Man I'm like, is that for real? Like, it ain't even that serious. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, I done been cussed the fuck out, whatever. I have not unsubscribed to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I haven't unsubscribed to anybody. Whatever. but I did address him about that shit the other day. I'm like, yo, the fuck, man. Or just yesterday, I was like, bro, you done said fuck Auntie I don't know how many times this week,
A lot.
and here you are clicking my link. It's okay. I was like, I could have addressed you. I was like, I could address you right now, but I got a topic going on, and fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I would have to take a number and wait in line to fuck with you anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some shit going on with everybody. So I see what you're doing. Like, I see
Yeah.
what you're doing.
He
You know,
does that with
you're
Reg. He does that with everybody.
well, your shit's predicated on beef, so you got to stay in it to be relevant. I'll
Yeah.
choose who I want to beef with. You know, I'm like, even the shit that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? The ex co-host, whatever, and her new clique. Fuck out of here. At least that's organic shit. I'm not gonna deal with somebody else's manufactured shit. You know?
Same here.
You know?
And that's why I don't jump involved in it, because I know where he's coming from. But look, I don't care for Obsidian and them other people, but when it comes to anger, man, it's like going after Tommy. I ain't got time for that. It ain't got nothing to do with his followers. It's just him himself. It's I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction. You know, he could have been like what KS was, but no, KS was just a better presentation guy. That's just jealousy. That's all that is. And then I see right through that, you know.
He got the shock value. You know what I'm saying? KS got the shock value. He did his thing. I'm not hating on anybody and what they're doing.
Yeah. That's them want to hate on KS all day. I already know what it is. And then O'Shea, you know, he made it. Shouts out to him. He's decent. You know, I mean, we ain't as cool like from the beginning. But if he ever reach out, I tell him I put that aside. Now he's decent than them other two. Now BGS, that's it. But Anger Man and Obsidian going at the back and forth. Shouts out to DeAndre breaking that down. Yeah, it's kind of a weird relationship they had. That's why I stay out of it. I said, y'all can go kill each other. It's about y'all's fan base. I get it. I'm right. You know, I ain't with all that. But that's what it is. I mean, you can't let that shit get to you.
Especially like I was gonna say, especially for the ones that want to go back and forth like that, like them two. Nah, I'm cool, man. I ain't dealing with that dumb ass shit. Like I said, man,
that's a fight.
On my side, man, we ain't doing that dumb shit over here, man. You know what I mean? If you want to talk it out, we can talk it out, you know what I mean? But if you need to go back and forth, y'all can do that. But if y'all start going on some bullshit, y'all gotta chill out with that. You know what I mean?
That's why Wacky don't have it on his panel. He'll kick everybody off. And he structured his shit. That's why I like his shit. Because if he does open, you're gonna be respectful. He give you minutes to talk. You know, he's up there, and then Gold Professor's right behind him, and then BGS. BGS will drop everybody down. Now I know he's over at Art of Idmores right now at Saturday Weekly Coliseum. Because I know Anger Man's gonna be over there. I'm good. You know, I ain't going over there pissing nobody off. I ain't got time for that. There's other channels that's similar to that, you know. Yeah. You live and you learn, man. That's how you grow, man. You can't get mad at the world all day. That's not the future.
So yeah, I guess that's why Big J was a little mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I told him, I was like, man, what you gonna do, bro? You gonna fight the world?
Yeah.
Like seriously, one by one. You know what I'm saying? It's only like 7 billion of us, bro.
Shit, you can't fight everybody. Right, you can't fight the world, man. You know what I mean? You gotta choose your battles, dog. You can't be out here trying to go at everybody, you know what I mean? Because you go at the right motherfucker, they can come right back at you. Much more.
I told him, man. I mean, if we gonna do the beef thing, whatever, man, in due time. But I'm like, I don't have no beef with you, because to be honest, I don't even know what your talking points are. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. I really don't, because you just turn up and this shit just sound like noise. You know?
Yeah.
But do you have something to add to the topic?
He didn't do that yesterday. PC Anime Trust said, stick to the topic. Let him talk. Yeah. I started dying.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I was telling Juan G's. I was like, yo, whatever. You know, people are tuning in because they want to hear what I got to say after I cooked living shit out of that click the other day. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about something important, but we're going to stick to the topic. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you get a little bullshit up in there from time to time. But we're gonna go back to the topic. Just
But
like
him
when
and
I was,
James going at it, that man, that's some
yeah,
funny shit.
yeah, just like when I was cooking them. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
man.
Everybody else was trying to jump off of that top. I'm like, nah, I'm going back to that shit. I
Yeah.
started this stream to roast these motherfuckers. So every 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like we veering off the topic, I'm going right back to roasting these motherfuckers. You know,
Going right
straight
at
up.
him.
You know, straight up.
And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you gotta be like, man, you know what? Fuck these niggas. Why am I right at them? Because you know what? They don't deserve no respect at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all put that on your goddamn self.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. And basically you just want that to happen. And that's just normal, because if they come at you sideways, it's you just gotta come harder with it. Because they expect you to. I don't keep doing it all day. If it's me and him, it's me and him. It's on my channel, he's done, just address it, you know. But in the chat, it's funny when Big J dresses Tyrone Church and Jerome, they be trolling him. And it's funny as shit. It's kind of like his channel. That's what he does. If you say something, I'll say negative, whatever, he may agree or disagree. And that's how he gets down over there. They said, we don't even watch your channel, Big J. They kept calling what in the chat, Slow J and all this shit. Stutterbox. I mean, that's some funny shit.
Yeah, he got mad when I fucked with him about that shit. I'm like, bro, you spell right with two R's and two G's in the chat, bro. So I gotta ask you, bro, do you even text with a stutter too? Like,
Yeah.
I pissed him off.
Yo, you said do he text with a stutter?
Bro, he spelled right with yeah. Nice is like, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, that's my trolling avatar.
Oh,
They know who
shit.
I'm talking about when I put that one up. For the shock value.
Yeah. But that Elmo was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Elmo, yo, that shit was too funny right there. I'm like, oh man, he gonna put the Elmo up there.
Hey, they want to play, they want to have fun. Hey, let's have fun. But that's the point. You know what I'm saying? We all with the shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to be with the shit, it's cool. Just don't play victim. Don't play victim. You know what I'm saying? Come back. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Let's have some fun. Don't try to play the crying game. I was
talking
abused.
about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when y'all know y'all be talking, y'all was talking shit at the same time too. Y'all was talking shit too. But then y'all want to play them. Yeah, they was talking shit about me. Fuck out of here. You were just talking shit too. What you mean? Yeah, you want to sit over here and play victim like a nut? Like, nah, I won't do that.
So I'm saying, I'm like, bro, there ain't no victims in this fucking space, bro. My avatar is just as big as yours is. You know what I'm saying? I got a voice on here just like you do. So I'm saying, just like I'm saying shit to you, you can say shit back to me. It is what it is. There ain't no victims in this shit. You know. And if you can't handle it, fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, just get the fuck out of here.
If you can't stand the heat, get out the fucking
kitchen. That's it.
Right.
I'm saying, get out of here. But
people
you
love
got
to talk all that shit.
Exactly. You got people that want to be trolls, but they can't handle this trolling shit.
They're not trolls in the first place. They can't troll.
Yeah.
And they're not witty, and they don't have the jokes they can't roast. And people like that, they can't roast. You're not gonna last. I mean, yes, Big J came from the roast and beef sector of the side of the sphere and things like that. And he goes at it with Reg all the time. That's why I don't worry about him that much, because he's got his own content and then that too. So it's like he got it set out, and they trust it. What's his problem? No, that's his stick, man. That's what Big J gets down. He gets off on that. He always catch you slipping up. You see these niggas, then he makes a stream about you. But that's what he does. And I try to tell those people that be trolling. I say, he's gonna make a stream about you. He waiting on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm cool with that. It makes me no difference.
Yeah, it's just gonna get more views and things like that. But when he was tagging said G, yeah, he was getting under their skin very well.
I mean, But that's a shame. You got to keep on bringing up other people just to be relevant. You know,
Yeah.
it's a shame. Like it's just a shame. Like you talk about how long you've been in the space for, but you know you still haven't figured it out. You got to do
Nope.
you.
Yeah, they ain't figure it out yet. They ain't figure it out yet, man. They still stuck on Elmo mode. They still stuck on little kid mode right now, man. They don't know what to do.
Elmo mode with a black man's hand up your ass.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you just a puppet with a nigga's hand up your ass, straight up. Um, I have no sympathy, none. Cause I'm like, you've been here too long for that shit. You're supposed to be up here like building a brand for yourself by now. If anything, if you're trying to be relevant, you know. You can tell me that you got issues with angry man's talking points or whatever, but we done got to like let's keep it a buck, bro. Your ass is jealous. Like you in particular, you're jealous. You know.
I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah, it's some truth to that. Yeah, it's a lot of jealousy. But
That's all I'm saying. Same with the KS shit or
yeah,
whatever else.
it's
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
it's it's jealousy. I see it on all sides. And I was like, yeah, Cass ain't did nothing. He just helped certain individuals and be just pays, so you gonna do it. So that's why I don't trip off him what he does. Constantly, I said, man's living life. He's retired. What was his name? Sean Porter. You don't hear nothing else.
That's what I mean. It's like you know what I'm saying. You should be trying to build a platform as big as his. You know what I'm saying? Build a platform as big as
They
his.
not
Talk
worried
about what it
about
is you want
building.
to talk
Man,
about.
wait. Listen, they're not worried about building no goddamn platform. They just work. They like the niggas in the streets. You know them niggas that they want to. Yeah, I mean, they want to go legit, but they're like, no, fuck that. I'm too. They're like Mitch, man. They tell you they too used to the streets, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, but for real, I'm saying they're not trying to do all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, Angry Man can hold down a 3-4 hour stream on his own. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a topic about politics, women, manhood, whatever the case is. He can hold down a stream on his own. You know what I'm saying? He can hold down an entire book of streams and pre-recorded content and all that shit on his own. So, you know what I'm saying? You do the same thing and do it better if you got that much of a beef with him. That's what I'm saying. If you really want to go to war with somebody, you got to battle them. You know what I'm saying? Like go to battle, beat them at the game that they playing.
Right.
You know, it's like you know what I'm saying. Angry Man ain't worried about no damn Big J. You know what I'm saying? What Angry Man do? He came on my thing and just fucked with Big J for the fuck of it. That shit was all in fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he went to his channel, made a couple of
Yeah.
dollars roasting his ass there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then he popped off an
Yeah.
OnlyFans
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah. Big J responded to that. He laughed at that.
And then did a fucking after stream on YouTube
Yeah, he
to his
did. He did
OnlyFans.
a yeah. He came at him on the after stream of OnlyFans and he got wind of it. You know, of course, Big J was gonna respond. And then GMT, I mean, he used to be cool with Angry Man once upon a time, and I know they did him dirty. And I think shouts out to DeAndre again, told me about it today off air about that. And I said, oh, that's why. Yeah. He's attacking Angry Man and certain things with the beats and stuff. Yeah, I get it now. They did him dirty. It reminds me of Gino, and I was mentioning that off air. I said, yeah, Gino be on some weird stuff, but he got his behind roasted by DS1 and everybody else, and then Angry Man was there, and then he called him what he called Angry Man a parkade. That was some funny shit. That's some funny shit.
Hey, and Gino used to be tight with him. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yep.
was tight with everybody. He was tight with all the masculine mercenaries. He still be cool with Gino and what's his name, Artie Itmore. That's it. He's around. He's a character for you.
I'm like, you got a lot of characters in the spaces, so I get it. That's what I was told. You'd be cool with motherfuckers at 9 a.m. and then by 1 p.m. y'all hate each other.
Yeah, if
Shit
they
happens.
start drinking, yeah, it happens. They start drinking. I say, "Hey, I'm here." I was like, "Okay, nigga, yeah, I see you."
You know, it happens. People trying to give the people what they believe that they want. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? You still just got to do you. Do your own content. You know, sometimes the beef and the fuckery, like if that's fun to go at somebody, then fuck it, do it. You know, have fun with that shit, but be willing to deal with the pushback. Don't come out playing the victim. So that's one thing I can say, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. Most of these mother, you know what I'm saying, most of the dudes in these spaces, I don't really see nobody playing the victim. You know,
Right.
they just coming back at you and having fun with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Those are the only people I got issues with right now is the ones trying to play the victim. Like, yo, you playing that card a little too much. Like, they don't understand that shit. Like, they're like, oh, this is chess, not checkers. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, this is poker. And you don't understand position play, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? You, you played the victim card first. You're supposed to play that card last. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You can't go
Right.
from victim to villain and then try to go back to victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. Like that's it. Like every like you just opened up your hand. The whole table done seen what you're playing. You know, like for real. You know what I'm saying the bitch is either gonna fold or raise you, but either way you can't win. That simple. You know what I'm saying like you cannot win. This is L Nixon. This is shout out to him. He's right though. You can be cool with people on one stream and then 15 minutes later you get targeted on another. He's saying that shit because that's exactly what the fuck happened to you, boy. You know, I end the stream. I say I'll be back in 24 hours, and then boom, I'm getting dragged 20 minutes later on another stream with motherfuckers who was just on my panel. Whatever. But I get how the game goes. Fuck them. You know?
Fuck them all.
Nah, like you know what I'm saying, them people don't open their hand too. Like y'all done already told me this is what y'all do. Like y'all stay in beef. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay in
Yeah.
beef. You can't do a stream without dragging somebody. You know? You can't just talk about a topic. It has to always be something that pisses you off. You can't just explain some shit. You know? Open up a panel, have a discussion about some shit. It's always got to be some dragging shit. It's always got to be an argument.
Yeah.
Like it's a difference between a heated debate and an argument. You know?
Yeah, man, definitely two. Those are two different things, man.
Well, heated debates can be healthy, but arguments are dysfunctional.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Like too much of that arguing shit. That shit is just dysfunctional. Like we're never gonna find any common ground. What's up, Magnesia? You said trim the fat though. Yeah, and that's the way it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? The strong will survive, the wise will prosper. You know, that's why Jordan had to put his teammates through the ringer. That's it. If I can break you, you're gonna be worthless when I need you the most. It's that simple.
Right, man. That's why you gotta stick. You know what I mean, you gotta stay away from those type people, man.
Mm.
For real, Auntie. You know how it is, Auntie. You was already. You know what I mean, you was in it. Shit.
Oh, bro, I'm like, bro, I've been married.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know what it's like to love somebody one day and hate their ass fucking the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say till death do us part one day, and then a couple years later, you can't stand the sight of them, the sound of their voice. Doesn't matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how easily that shit can happen. So imagine dealing with that shit from somebody who you're not fucking. So it's even easier to fall out with them. That's my point. You know?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, the dynamics of all that shit, I'm not surprised by it at all. It's just you got a lot of people that can't, like, they tell you got to stand alone. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to, because you're gonna have like-minded people. Like, real is gonna recognize real. So like, I'm gonna rock with Sir O, I'm gonna rock with Rashawn, I'm gonna rock with Juan G's, I'm gonna rock with y'all, I'm gonna rock with L Nixon, DJ Kuda. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Mac Misha, Nicer, you know what I'm saying? Tampa Supreme. I'm gonna rock with people like that. You know, because you know what I'm saying, I just get a vibe from you. You know what I'm saying? But other people, they don't have that judge of character. So they gotta click up. You know, they're not able to judge somebody like that. So that's why you see a lot of the beef. You know, not even just because people can't stand alone, but because they can't judge character. And I get it. It's tough just by the sound of somebody's voice and listening to their content and the shit that they type in the chat box. But I tell them, I'm like, yo, I'm a trained professional.
Yeah.
I got clients in 5 different time zones. So what do you think? I actually had to go out and meet these people? Nah, a lot of times it's a Zoom meeting or it's a telephone call or something like that.
Yeah.
I got to get to know people, but also I got to be able to sell myself to people.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Not by being a fucking con artist, but I actually got to be myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the easiest fucking way to, you know what I'm saying, to win people over. Don't try to bullshit people, because they can see through that.
Yeah, they'll flip on you. They become fickle subscribers. That's what you don't want. I'm dealing with that on this channel, but it's all good. The ones that fuck with me, they fuck with me. The ones that don't, they just get intimidated and don't hit the link at all. That's just usually the way it is. Because they probably know what I do over the Kudas and everybody else. I'm not afraid of nothing. Do you already understand why your boy Angerman done left and do his own thing? Well, we got tired of it because they'll attack him eventually. You know his past and everything. They had to scrub clean off the internet, but the hackers got the clips. They know what to do. I'm not in that position like Angerman, you know, beef on everybody. That's what they want.
Believe it or not, he picking and choosing his battles too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he does it a lot.
But a lot of people going, you know what I'm saying, Angry Man been around for a while. You know, Angry
He's
Man was
around, he's been around since, he always said 2012. I've never seen him videos until like 13 and 14.
So yeah, you started listening in 14. I started listening to Angry Man in like.
No, I ain't saying 14. I didn't say 14 is age. I'm talking about like 2014.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I started listening to his stuff around that time, but see, I wasn't subscribed at the time. I remember when Angry Man wasn't that much big yet, and then he exploded. I would say somewhere around 16, 2018-ish. He was still passed around in the algorithm. And
I started
now
listening
he's
to him in like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, cool, you know. And then when I found these spaces, I was like, I just saw him pop up on a panel. I'm like, oh shit, that's Angry Man. Thought you disappeared, because everything that I had, and I'd saved all of his shit, but everything that I had, like all the videos, were privated.
Yeah.
From the car uploads and shit like that, like they was all privated.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you listened to a few years ago, you know what I'm saying, you can actually talk and interact with them. I didn't really know you can even do that shit on YouTube until this year.
Yeah,
That's
you can.
21 shit to me. I didn't know
Yeah, they've been having this type of format, not the StreamYards, but they had the other one for YouTube for like the last couple of years. That's ain't nothing new. It's just StreamYards make it better. You actually talk to the people from your chat room.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah. I'm like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Before you would just have to send an email or whatever, and well, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. You send an email and whatever. So I
You
have
can
no
still
problem.
do
I got
that
opened
to
up to other people's content too. Like,
yeah. You have to do I would say open it up automatically, but if you do it by email and send them the link, yeah, that's how that works. But that's a whole nother beast. Oh, excuse me.
yeah, I know. That's how like Reg does it. BMT's been doing that. He's been dropping the link anyway, but I've been getting his emails to drop the link. So for the most part, I've been listening to a lot of his stuff from the clouds. BMT that is, but he sends me a link all of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
day or two before. And you know what I'm saying? I would do things like that. But most of my streams are impromptu. Like at first I was kind of like scheduling them. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make sure that I did things at the right time. Because I understood where a lot of subs came from, so I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. You know, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, but I also wanted to just kind of just find a gap whenever, you know what I'm saying, in between when Platinum's live and when Kuda's live or Sir Ism's live or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I go live in the middle and see what happens. And it kind of worked out. But that shit was work, man. Like there were a lot of, and I'm sure there were a lot of times when those topics could have pivoted to a lot of bullshit that you don't want to talk about. Like that's just gonna pivot into the gender war bullshit, and I had to, try to turn it in. You know what I'm saying? Just turn the corner. Give me some other stuff. Like when you're hosting things properly, you're able to do that without anybody noticing. It's like a good referee. If a referee is good, you won't even recognize them. You won't even realize they're there. So, but overall, my YouTube experience has been pleasant. I don't have any complaints.
Same
Could have
here.
been a lot worse.
Yeah, same here. I don't really got no complaints either. Most of my journey been cool for the most point. I ain't really had no bullshit yet. Not yet, at least. So,
you probably won't.
Yeah.
You probably won't.
I tell them I'm an asshole, and I'm that prideful, egotistical dude y'all talking about, bro. I don't be having that shit, man.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same way. I have that villain mindset, but the thing with me is I'm uncanny with mine. I don't show it as much, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because I now know how to move correctly. So
it's just also, and you know this, man, because you don't show it as much. People will mistake that. They will mistake your silence for weakness.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying, your soft monotone, you know what I'm saying, they'll mistake that for weakness, and they'll come at you because that's all they hear is your voice.
Yeah, that's all they hear is a voice, but then they'll be sadly mistaken when I say a certain words in my trolling. When I name flip, it gets around, and then I respond whatever. I don't respond it never with a video because it's not the point, because they want that attention. If you give it to them, like, no sir. That's how they get down, man. Yeah.
You're right. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, man. That's how I be sometimes. But we've been on here for like 2 hours, almost like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We went for a minute.
Oh shit. Yeah, I just came in the hour mark. Let me charge this up. Let me charge my laptop up.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I moved my desk into my living room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, I'm right out here. I can see. You know what I'm saying? Just step right on my patio. You know what I'm saying? Chill, because before, when it was in my second bedroom, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My headset, the Bluetooth, I might lose signal, so it'll kind of, you know what I'm saying, jump in and out. So
Yeah.
now it's just clear, and this shit just goes.
Yeah.
I can just
All right.
just go through the whole damn house. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing this shit, so I won't know.
Yeah.
That's why they thought the other day, they thought I was yelling into the microphone and all that other shit. Nah, I got that damn mic Cuda hates. I got a fucking that damn Blue Yeti shit
Oh
that
yeah,
picks up
yeah, yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's a condenser mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
A Yeti, the classic Yeti. Yeah, it's a USB condenser mic. I mean, it still hold up. It'll
Well,
have its
it
pin.
sounds like I got my head in a trash can.
Yeah. I mean, if you have it positioned the right way, like up instead of forward to you, yeah, you can cue it and do things like that. I think what's her name? PC Anime. She had it have nice parts to put on it. You know, it's nice. I know Reds used one. That's a standard. I mentioned that
So you
off air
supposed to put a
too.
Yeti on an arm?
You can, you can. I think the regular
I just
Yeti.
got it on a stand, just sitting in front of me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
The
using it
stand.
now. I'm on my
Yeah,
my gamer headset.
yeah, yeah. You can use a Yeti on a boom arm. You can use it on a stand. They got that Nano. That's their recent for like a couple of years back. It's decent. It's good for. It has two polar patterns. It has the omnidirectional and the cardioid, and that one has the headset too. But that Cubano Go, I was looking at that online. I was like, man, that was gone. But
Hold
you know
up.
what I'm saying. But I might get one just for conference calls because I know it's on sale right now. It's for $80 right now. And then they
Let
have
me show
another
you.
one,
Let me show
and they
you
have
this.
another one. What you call it?
This shit.
Yeah. Oh, the Nano.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah, the Nano. That's pretty good. It's not a bad. That's
That's
not a
what I
bad
was on
one.
the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got a Yeti X. That's like the latest one. That's the new one. That's like I think it's like 129 and the other no
I don't even
160.
like this shit. This was
Yeah.
actually given to me.
Yeah. They got a black one. They got the red Onyx. They do have the Cubano Gold. I don't know what happened to it. They took it off of Amazon. I said, damn, they got rid of the gold. I guess people wasn't buying that one. I mean, it's popular, but it wasn't. I was like, shit. But that Yeti X and that Nano looks damn near the same because Logitech, the build. And Logitech bought Blue microphones. That's why. That's
So
why a lot of
so
people like the.
and so that's why this shit might sound a little similar. Like my headset, that's a Logitech.
Yeah, yeah. Logitech bought Blue microphones. If you use any of their products from Blue, Logitech bought that Blue brand of microphones. Now, Windows, if you have I got the Razer Mini. Hold on. I got the Razer Mini. I got the Razer Mini. Hold on. I'm using a Quadcast. So right here, that's a Quadcast right here. It's a
Okay.
USB, and it's the what you would call it, the Razer Mini right here. That's
Yeah,
a
it looks the
super
same.
cardio. Yeah, it's a super cardioid. It's a small microphone from Razer. They have the Razer X for sale right now, like on Best Buy for like $73.99 for like $74. And both of them are for sale. That mic you got and that Razer X is for sale. But the Mini was on sale around September. I got this in early September on the 3rd and got it next thing morning. And I was using that for my Labor Day stream. It sounded decent. Blocked out a lot of noise, but it's super cardioid. But it has no headset. You can put the headphone jack in your laptop, get the results. And they have like I think a software, but Razer software, it doesn't really matter because it's hard to control the gain on that one. But that one, what you got, the Blue Sherpa one and the Logitech one with the Yeti X. Yeah, Platinum's got one. He's got a Yeti X. Quiet as a cat. That's what Kuda told me. Yeah, he said that's the best one. Boy,
That's
actually,
not bad.
both of them are the best ones. See, you got the best two Yetis there. On the original Yeti is terrible. I wouldn't get that.
It's
I mean,
just like,
that's
okay,
cheap.
like yesterday when I was live, because a lot of times like I'll play music out of my Marshall speaker, and that Yeti will just pick it up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It'll just pick it
that's
up.
what it does. Yetis are known to be very sensitive. It's how they're built, and if you understand how to use them right and cue them right, like if you use them right, and you and what's the name, PC and a few others, you know exactly what you're doing. Because the majority of YouTube just don't know how to use them right, especially if you understand the Blue Yeti context of a microphone. Now, the microphone I'm using is called the HyperX Quadcast. I got the red one. Kuda does not have that one. He said that's got everything. It's got the pop filter and the shock mount. Yeah, and they have another one. It's the S. That's what the colorful one. That's when you go on a website and change the colors, the lights.
Okay.
That's about it. That's it. That's the only special about it. They're very similar, but the only difference is the cable. I would say the USB-C cable on the S. The other one, you got the regular USB, like you see on PlayStation and things like that. So
This shit picked everything up yesterday. Like that's why
yeah,
PC was like, I hear some background noise. It's like, yo, you hear the landscapers mowing the fucking lawn outside.
yeah, that's a Yeti for you. That's what
You know
they
what I'm
do.
saying? Like that's
Yeah,
what you heard. And I'm
yeah,
like, that shit wasn't even like you think I was on my patio or something. That shit is like on the other side of the building. You heard
yeah.
someone mowing the lawn.
Yeah. Now I know it has a headphone jack. You can hear yourself, but I'm curious what headphones you can use for that. You know, because
Yeah,
it's on.
that
It's
too.
yeah. I think what's on for sale? That color that you got, the black one, and that Vivian blue is for sale on Best Buy for $79.99. But the red one's not. It's still $100. The red Onyx.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You know what? Funny you say that shit. I just realized that it's got a headphone jack at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I do my research on USB mics because I got one too with this Quadcast. It's on the back.
I always wondered why, like, it gives me the option to reroute the sound. Like when I got on the panel tonight, and I couldn't hear Juan G's. He could hear me, but I couldn't hear him because I had the sound routed to the Yeti.
Yeah,
and the speaker sound.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do that.
But in StreamYards, what you got? In StreamYards, here's what you want to do. You want to use, it says Yeti like 1.0 mics. I have Hype Quadcast on mic, but in speaker, you want the Hyper Quadcast with your microphone instead of default, because that way it can block out noise. But see, the good thing about the HyperX, it don't pick up a lot of noise. It's a condenser mic. They all do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I have a nice game knob on the bottom.
So
now
you're not
red,
supposed to have it on default, because like right now I have it on default.
Yeah.
Default for the headset.
yeah. But you can put it on the Blue Yeti, just say Blue Yeti, and then it won't pick as much. As long as you control your knob, you're good. Like the game knob in front, you'll be all right. Just like the Quadcast is the same thing. It's on the bottom, you know, because I can turn it up right now and show you. Like, see, I'm loud. That's the heaviest it can go. And then I'm quiet right now. See, that's quiet. You know, it's like on the bottom. I have it on a certain game knob, but you know, it's like a volume in your voice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have that headphone control volume. You know, all of them are different. And I think you got the Rode. Those are condenser
this shit,
mics.
like gives me the option to mute. Like
Yeah, the mute button.
volume.
Yeah, I got one
That's pretty
too.
much it. And then it's got like a pattern.
The polar pattern.
volume.
Yeah. The polar patterns. I think that one has omnidirection. That's the whole room, and then cardioid is with the heart. I got cardioid, stereo, omnidirection on this one I'm using, and then I got the figure 8 with the interview. So they're all condenser mics. Now Yetis, like the X and the regular Yeti, has the same polar pattern as the HyperX. The difference is the HyperX I sound clearer, so I'm on the red one, the original. Now they do have the S, has the multicolored one, same polar patterns and everything. So Red has one. I know Sexy Red got the S. She got the mic that I really want.
I was about to say her shit bangs, man.
Yeah.
She turns up.
Yeah.
But it's clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute for you. Hold on. Yeah. See, I just went on mute. It's on the top of the microphone, so you know the Quadcast if you ever see it. But it's at Target. It costs like $140. It's cheap. It's cheap on Best Buy. It's on sale right now, like for $124. So that's another USB mic.
Okay.
I mean, they're all condensers. I'm just telling you. And then Ty City's got one. It's called the Elgato Wave 3, but it's got its own XLR thing interface because it's got a software. And then when I saw the ProSonus recently, they have a software. You can fix the knob and the polar patterns on that. I saw a video from certain individuals. It's a recent microphone that's different. I've done seen so many USBs that ain't even funny. But the regular condensers with the XLRs, they're different. They look like microphones, like you come off of a stand, and it has XLR cables go to it, so it's a little different. Like I would say, like the MTP 40, the Lewitt. That's a condenser with a XLR's a cable on it. So yeah, that's how condenser mics were. And then when they went USB, that changed the whole game. That's when the Yetis came in. Kind of changed it because of the grill. So yeah, Yetis is popular I would say in the space and outside of YouTube. That's a standard microphone for streamers.
Well, I was gonna say my brother gave me his because he was streaming video game shit.
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he didn't need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's is a gaming stream mic I'm using right now, but there's some that's made for strictly streaming. Now, Yeti's known for both, but it's good for office ones. Now, the Yeti X goes either way. Use it for anything, music recording. Now, the G-Track is another condenser mic that's got 3 polar patterns. The Pro, I'm talking about the Pro. That junk is heavy, and it's got figure 8, cardinal, and omnidirectional itself. But it does have a guitar plug on the back of that. I saw that from Alpha Gaming. I said he liked that microphone. That's good for deep voices too. It sounds crisp and clear. I thought about that mic too. I said it costs like $130, but I know it's like $129 in the cost. I was like, oh shit, reasonable. So, yeah. Condenser mics, they carry up a lot of spaces. It's that capacitor. It picks up a lot of echo. Now, if you put it on cardio, you won't hear as much. It still pick up sounds of the keyboard. That's it. But outside of that, you keep it close to you, like 3 inches. You're good. So yeah.
Like I said, yeah. I know with this one, that shit can be wherever, bro. And in here, whatever.
Yeah, Yeti is known for that. They have a lot of noises. That's the only condenser mic that picks up everything. So because you gotta, it's a trick with that one, but it can be sound of a good microphone if you put it on the boom arm because it has that little the knob cable. You can have it upside down. You can have it on the scissor boom arm. You can have it on the regular stand. For reasonable, Yeah, but see, the Yetis is fine. I ain't got no issues with the Nano and the X. Those are the best ones to me because they look similar. That's Logitech. The old Yetis, not so much. I don't know how they hold up. Marquise Brownlee had one. He had a black one, all black one, blackout. The original Yeti. But he's using Shure's. The SM7B with the XLR cables on it and the cloud lifter and things like that. So that's what Kuda got. Kuda's got one. He's got a USB Yeti. Yeah, he's got all USB.
Yeah, this is a USB.
Yeah, and mine is too. What I'm using right now.
Uses that shit. The USB.
He's got them. He's got collections.
I know he don't use a USB Yeti, but he uses a USB mic.
Sometimes. Outside on his cell phone like Apple, but he don't use it as much. He uses lavaliers and his the ones he go to. But if he ever does some type of talking in video, he's got them in his studio. He got so many, but the one he don't have is what I got. I got the Quadcast. He regret getting that, and I told him I was getting the Quadcast. He was shocked because Zero had one. Now Zero had one. I have one. I have the red one. Now Red's got the best quality one, the S with the multicolored. So she's fortunate. So yeah, she's fortunate. Yeah, she's got the most powerful. Yeah, it's not on sale, but it's still expensive. It's like 160, but it's reasonable. But I never seen it go on sale. But you can get it on their
So that's
website.
not bad.
You can get it on Best Buy and other places. I've yet to see it in Target. Now the red one, now the one you see in Target is the original one. That's the Quadcast, and that's cheap, like 139. And then I think on Best Buy they have it like 124. So yeah, they're all condenser mics, man. Like I've been looking at them for a while. So yeah, the red one I'm looking at right now is 99.99. It's like $100, and the other ones are like 80. So yeah. And HyperX ain't only
It's
have the
funny. I
two
pay more than that
Quadcasts.
for my headset.
Yeah. And Quadcast has a solo cast. They have a small microphone that picks up a lot of noise. It's called a solo cast. That's by HyperX as well. It's similar. It's competing against the Mini, but it's a student deal. So it's the original price was $60. It's $59.99. Now it's $50. It's on sale too. So these microphones will be on sale, man. I mean, you got your options.
Special technique of shadow boxing.
I
I know
mean,
it's a lot of them.
yeah.
But I know
I
Cool
mean,
Boy
if
was
you
saying
got
you
that
got to find the
Yeti,
right one for you.
yeah, that Yeti, I would keep that just for backup, man. Like you can use a lot with that. I mean, the Nano. I mean, that's another thing. So
Like I
I
said, I
keep
don't use
that.
it often. When you hear me,
Yeah,
I'm usually not using it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm usually not. Like
yeah,
every now and then I'll use it when this I gotta charge up this headset or something like that. But usually I can just stick the charger in while I'm still sitting at my desk.
yeah,
But I may be on my phone or something, but I'm rarely using that mic.
yeah.
Rarely.
I mean, Ty City, the mic he uses, what's it called? The Elgato Wave 3, and that costs like 150. So, you know, it's the number 3, the cardioid condenser USB mic. But it's best to use a windscreen like he had. He has it on a regular mic stand. So when I listen to him talk, I said, oh, he's got the Wave 3. I said, okay, he likes that one. It's hard to put that one down. That's the best USB I've seen that has the software. So
Dude,
yeah,
I
the
I
original.
never know what the hell that mic's gonna pick up, bro. With all this damn wildlife I got in my backyard, I never know when somebody's
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
picks
cutting
up a
down a
lot.
fucking
These
tree.
condenser mics are very sensitive, you know. And I'm thinking about getting the S instead of the other USB mics. That's gonna be my last one. I want to see what the colors are like. I said I can have 2 Quadcasts. I don't know about the Yeti Nano, but I'm thinking about it because that's something I can take on the road and try to tweak it and put it on the arm. Because I do like that Cubano Gold. That's the one they had. They took it off. I said, damn. It was on Amazon. I saw it. I was tempted to get that one. I said, nah. They took it off.
Like I said, I
But
mean, I don't have any complaints with it, but
yeah,
I don't like. I guess maybe it's because I don't have any insulation around the. You know what I'm saying, like on the walls or anything.
yeah, sound treated room. Yeah, that can help, and it won't pick up anything if you have a sound treated room. Those
Yeah.
mics are used for sound treated room.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. If you have a noise cancellation headsets, that's even better. I mean, they got options. But the original Blue Yeti, I'm looking at it right now, it's 130, so it ain't nothing. They got the whiteout one. I've seen the blue one. I've seen the black one. I've seen I see them at Target. They have a silver one. They have these at Target. I've seen the whiteout one and the all black one in Target, and it's the same price. I said those are the original Blue Yetis. And then I saw the Nano, and then I saw the Snowball with the Target I go to, and then this red Quadcast that I got. So you know, yeah, I enjoyed it. I had this Quadcast in August 3rd. I paid like 150 for it in cash because it cost me 148, you know, because it was 139 for the price and the taxes that the state I live in. But you know, it's worth it. You know, that was my first microphone. And Kuda was happy that I got the Quadcast. He said, oh man, that's dope. And he saw that it was on Red Stream. She did when we was sky watching the magazine issue. and I had it cammed up, and then I used the red. So
Starvation, profanity, anxiety, brothers try me.
So yeah, man. I mean, it's good to start out with a USB mic, and eventually, if you want to go dynamic, be professional, you have a nice setup. Now, Mace, he got that RE20, so that ain't really much.
That's what I'm using right now. I'm using a dynamic mic right now.
Yeah, you got a good quality mic. What is it?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, man. I can't even tell you which one is it.
Is it an Auto Technica?
I think so.
Okay. Is it the 240 one?
Yeah, it's a 240.
Oh, that's hypercardioid. Yeah, I like that one. Damn, that's like $100. Yeah, I know you got a nice interface. I know you got a nice interface with that one. I saw that thing too, and I said, "Damn, that's a good mic. That's a damn good mic. It's got all the builds and everything on it." Yeah, I would think like they do more out there. The Neuman's got one. Function. And yeah, them mics is that sure is just a it's like the Yeti almost. It's like you're trying to stay at one spot, but there's other dynamic mics better than that. It has a 5.0 rating. That mic that you got, the Audio Technica 40, I forget what it's called. It's got a high rating on Google. It's a 5.0 mic. I didn't think that was true until I saw that mug. I said, God damn. Yeah, hypercardioid dynamic podcast mic. Yeah, that's what you got. Is it black?
Yeah, it's like the it looks like a regular mic. It's like black with the silver.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Is it AT240, right?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Yeah. That's the hypercardio. Yeah, that thing's got a good polar pattern. That blocks out a lot of noise. I forget. I don't know what interface. I don't know any interface you can use it with, but it's a 5-point rated on Google. Users reviews it. It's like 5. I don't see no 4. I don't see no 1 reviews. 5.0 views, and they got a guy. What's his name? Brandon. He said it's good. He got rid of his SM7B. RE20s are all gone now. Those 2 dynamic mics. I said, God damn, Brandon, what did you do? And then he bought this, and this guy named William, he got the condenser mic and got that one. And you got people said if it stacks up to the Shure SM7B, yeah, it does. I've heard it's good quality, but they got some other dynamic mics too and condensers. The 220 is the condenser that picks up a lot of noise, but the dynamic don't. You just got to get close up to the mic. Yeah, that's a good microphone, man. It's probably one of the best out right now. 5 for $100.
Yeah, for $100, bro.
Yeah,
for real.
It's reason. Yeah, it's
and I'm just saying it's a good mic anyway. No, it's a good mic anyway. But for $100, it's a really good mic.
Yeah, and then the polar pattern too, because the super cardio kind of like what Razor's known for. They got it from the Shure brands back in the day in the broadcasting world because it picks up less noises, and it's the mic in front of you. Yeah, that dynamic mic ain't no joke. I know
well for me.
Yeah, it has a little Borg. That's the only downside with dynamic mics. On these sites, yeah, it does Borg. Their Borgs is so strong. A condenser mic's Borg's a little different. I've noticed that in my replays. I said, "Oh shit, okay, let me turn this off and keep it spacey or sound treated or whatever."
Damn, so I didn't even know. See, I guess I gotta listen to some of my streams because that Yeti might be Borging on me.
It can be. I mean, you sound good on it. Like the recent streams you've done, I mean, you did good. I mean, if you knew how to use it right, I just keep that one just as a spare. And then there's other USB mics, and until you get a dynamic, it's good to have these mics on the road. They're good for your cell phone. You can get a splitter. There's a way to use it for Apple if you have Apple. I've seen a guy hooked up a Blue Yeti and he talks to it on an app for streaming. Yeah, that's what USB mics for. You know, the splitter. Could say, yeah, you can use quite. Yeah, I'm looking for a splitter for it so I can use it on my phone or whatever. You know, it's just it's interesting. I got to look up, see what type of splitters they got. They got them at Target. They got them at Best Buy. They got them at the Sweetwater, things like that. I don't know if they do technology like that. They probably do. They got it at Walmart. Got a lot of other places. You know,
That's another reason why I moved my shit out here. I had an Ethernet cord running throughout my damn house. So that's why you know what I'm saying, just moved everything to my living room because that's where the cable connection is. That's where the router is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything's on Ethernet. So I don't want any damn Borgin. Like none. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Borgin sometimes mess you up while you stream.
Yeah. I'll refresh my mic when that happens. And just unplug it, put it on mute, and then just let it refresh. It does that sometimes. I do it all the time with this Quadcast.
So what, you have to go into your settings on the computer and refresh the mic?
You can, and sometimes you just unplug the USB and just drop yourself out of the stream and it works.
Yeah.
You know, because this mic it handles everything. Like I have a built-in pop filter, shock mount. It's easy to use. That's why they call it what they say, plug and play mics. Yeah, USB and all that. Yeah. And then you have the Yetis, they're standard, kind of like the Sures. Ain't enough of them go around to attack.
No, that's real. Because that's what I said. I was like, you just plug that bitch in like you plug in a mouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A mouse or a keyboard.
Yeah,
or like
these
the damn
things,
webcam or something.
These things is like a 2-year warranty. So you know they ask you if you want a warranty. I said no, I take care of my shit, and it can last longer too, over 2 years.
Yeah,
put in the right environment. Those mics are very useful.
I'm not getting a warranty on a mic for under $150.
Right.
But you wouldn't get a warranty. Wait. Oh, you wouldn't get a warranty. Why not?
Nah, I just get a new mic if something goes wrong.
Just
I don't have the patience
just
to
like
wait
that.
to send the motherfucker out and then they fix it and tell them fuck that. I'll just go get another one.
It's not. What's the point? I mean, those are USB mics; they're replaceable. But see, dynamic mics, you can get that fixed. And Kuda said it's like $100 fix. He said, "Oh, not that bad. Yeah, you just gotta have a reasonable fixing." Now, some of them pay you more than that. I mean, $30-something. But I said, "What's wrong with the barbers?" That was years ago.
I agree. That's why I'm like, man. Because you gotta think about it, man. If you got a mic for $100 or $150, and just like you said, a $15 or $30 warranty, a $30 warranty for $150, you know what I'm saying? That you're jacking up the price on the mic by 20%.
Yeah, true.
Like before I pay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if this goes down, I just get a new one. That's just me personally. Trust me, if something goes wrong with it, you'll be glad you only had to pay $30 for it than having to spend $150. So I get it. You know, but the way I see it, I'm like, it's just the convenience of it. I'm like, man, fuck it, man. If something fucking goes wrong, I just want a new mic.
Oh, exactly.
You know how it is, man. I'm old school. I remember the PlayStation that used to overheat.
Oh yeah.
I remember red rings on the Xbox.
Oh yeah. They fixed that shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you never really fix those problems on those.
Yeah, but they fixed it around that time when it became a problem, and I'll never forget. That's how they bounced back. Now, what hurt PS3? That thing lasts. That thing's like a tank, and they had different parts. Now, what killed the PS4 was the regular PS4. With the dust gets in those vents, and this happened to me before too. That's one of the worst hardwares I've ever seen from Sony, and that's why Sony took a hit, and they lost a lot of studios after that. And that's why Xbox got better hardware. Bill Gates is in Africa taking pieces from them, and that's how you build those products like that. I got both of them. I got the PS4 Slim and the Xbox One S, the older model. not with the black circle like they got now. And Kuda's, I think he got the One X. He said he was gonna get, but I told him it's pretty cool, man. Like I do like Sony. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of Sony games. That ain't nothing. I hardly ever play some of my old shit. I have like a catalog, and I just don't play that much games like I used to because I'm so on YouTube and everything else. So I ain't got time. So it's like that's easy. But yeah, man. Xbox was no joke, but they had a lot of good classics equal to PlayStation. PlayStation had the best catalog, especially number 2. I got the first one.
Especially
that was the one I had that used to read, that used to overheat.
Catalog.
Was that PS2?
Yeah,
that?
PS2. Yeah, it always overheat. That one had a different model, and my first one was dusting. It was gone. The second one, it lasted a little bit. Then I had the thin one. The Slims did very well.
Yeah, the Slims lasted longer than the big
They
ones.
last. Yeah, if you get the Slims, that's why PS4 is gonna make. I'm curious if they're gonna make a Slim on these PS5s, and I'm thinking about it because they hold.
You don't need to. Shit, you already got the
Yeah.
digital and you got the regular one.
Nah, because it overheated. Because of the guts, because the Slim has that cooling in the environment. I'm curious what they're gonna do. If they don't, I'm done with them because I won't stick with Xbox. That thing does not overheat. They have those computer parts to Bill Gates. What he does, he insulated it to. Yeah, they can overheat too, but not as much as Sony because they have that insulating AC vent in it. Because Xbox has always been consistent with the nice systems. Like I said, the games is bad. That's why I used to hear it. Not true. Their games is all right. It's just they have certain titles. But them studios is what saved them. That's it. The studios is what saved them. That's why they sit here. Yeah, they're gonna compete. I said cool, but Xbox is better. Nobody wants to play PlayStation's story like games because Japan dropped the ball and gave it to California and LA years ago. That's when they fell off. That all right, they're gonna end up like Sega. That's what happened to Sega. These Asian companies got desperate, got cute. Smell that American money in there. It's just, you don't want that. You don't want that.
I used to have all of that shit, man. I remember. That's how old I am. I had a Sega Saturn.
Yeah,
Damn, I remember playing them joints.
I remember Sega. Yeah, the older I am, so yeah.
Well, I mean, bro, I had a regular Sega, I had a Sega Genesis, and I had a Sega Saturn. Yeah, I'm old, bro.
I dig it.
But nah, man, Sega Saturn was the shit, man. Wasn't that like Virtua Fighter 2?
Oh yeah,
you know about that? Yeah. To this day, I don't care what anybody says. I'm like, that's the best fighting game like ever.
Oh, it still is.
You see, you agree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember
realest fighting game, martial arts fighting game.
That one. It's one of the best. And then I think I remember Street Yards was on Sega. They had a lot of games. Capcom's got some great shit. Now I do like the what's their hack and slash sword play game, the Devil May Cry series. I do like that. I found that out on PlayStation 2 when I played the third game. I said, man, this shit is cold. Now I got all 4 of them on PlayStation. I can play them all the time. Well, actually all 5, because the 5th one is my second favorite. Then the third one's my number 1. And my third favorite, I'm going to have to say the 4th game because of the sheer defense. Number 2 was trash. And number 1 is somewhere, in between that. And those numbers are 4 favorites. So, yeah. I'll say number 1. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff in the catalog. So,
Yeah, all them joints, all the Death
I haven't
Jam
played a
games.
video game in years, man. It's but I just haven't had time.
Yeah, I've been playing this new 2K. This joint, all right.
That's all I'm about to say, man. Bro, I was just they're streaming the damn 2K All-Star game right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was checking that out while we was talking for a little bit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's like the first game. Like that's really like the only game that I'll play if I get it. That and of course Grand Theft Auto. But
Oh, GTA,
I
yeah.
don't even play that new shit anymore. I'm like, this is different.
Yeah, I played the old GTA games. I
Yeah.
played the 3D era where there's GTA 3. I 100% that thing like the first time. It was like 3 years ago, and I was working at the time. That shit made me so happy.
Did you like 100%? I'm the only person I knew that 100%ed San Andreas.
Oh yeah, I didn't
PlayStation
did
2.
I've beaten that on PlayStation 2 multiple times,
Yeah.
accidentally with cheats. I was young then at the time, but I haven't did it straight up. I will eventually because I had to get back on my PlayStation shit on PS4 and try it again, but I haven't 100%. Now I have 100% number 3, GTA 3, and I believe Vice City. Yes, I think it was
I mean,
Vice
I did it
City.
on 100%. The only cheat that I used though, I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't use cheats. I used armor.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I
then
used armor.
I think GTA 5 I've 100% that one as well. About 4 times on several
That
occasions.
shit takes time.
Yeah, it takes time and skill. I had a guidebook. I had a guidebook. That's the thing. That's the
Yeah, no,
only thing.
that's what I was about to say. I don't see how you can 100% it without the book.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
have
I
to.
had to use the book.
I had to use a book. I got the book to this day. It's on PlayStation and it goes compatible with Xbox. And then you got to go certain ones. You got to find that. The rest of the stuff is easy. You don't need the book, but the ones like the collectibles, yeah, you need it beforehand.
You need that. And if you remember, of course, GTA 3, you know what I'm saying? San Andreas, shit like
Yeah,
that.
GTA 3 was.
Vice City.
Yeah, GTA 3 was tricky, but I found that stuff, most of it online on the guide, and then I had it on my phone. GTA 3 was so simple because it wasn't that much to 100%. You just got to follow the cars to collect.
That's what I'm about to say. The
Yeah,
chalkboard.
I did all that.
The chalkboard and then the side missions too.
The side missions, yeah.
I know, like you can't see what took me the most time was like shit like the vigilante missions and the cop
Yeah,
missions.
yeah, the vigilante that took me the most.
Yeah.
The vehicles was like the second most it took me, but the rest of stuff was easy.
Yeah, when you got the book though, you got the book, man. The cars are simple. You just need to
Oh
know
yeah,
where they
yeah,
are.
yeah.
So
See, I
didn't
have the book on the 3Ds like I had on the PS4 when I was playing those old classics. I said when I played GTA 3, I had it online. I knew where everything was, how they was patented. I used YouTube, which called video, how they got it because people played it through the books and things like that, like you said. And yeah, the 3D world was perfect for using books. Now the newer ones, not so much because you see it online in the app and they show you where they are, and you know you do it in time. But the missions get super easy.
I told my son, "Fuck that." When I tried to steal a damn car, and he's like, "It doesn't work like that, Daddy. You have to buy the car and insure it." And some shit. I was like, "Buy it."
Oh, you talking about online? You talking about online? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying a car. This is fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I'm not buying shit. I'm still. What the fuck is this? Is Grand Theft Auto? You're supposed to steal shit. Yo, are you crazy? Like, fuck
yeah, man. These games nowadays, man, you gotta buy the game and buy stuff that's within the game. I'm like,
They told me I have to buy a car. Like, go to a car dealership and buy a car on Grand. Like, the fuck? Well, I should be able to just pull somebody out this shit and just drive that shit. I was like, if anything, maybe go through some shit to pick a lock or, you know what I'm saying, defuse an alarm or some shit, whatever. You know, I get that, but buy the car, insure the car, fuck that. I didn't have the patience for that. I'm like, y'all done got just a little too real for me. Just a little too real.
Yeah, they try to make these games realistic as possible.
I'm like, you're supposed to like, I don't know. Although it's Grand Theft Auto, man, you're supposed to pretty much just take what you want, right?
Right.
Take what you want. Like, yeah, you get money for completing missions and shit like that, but that shit
Yeah.
is really just to like get your respect up around town and go through the game.
Yeah.
Money just
All
comes
of
with that shit.
yeah. Well, you can get monies from GTA 3 and then Vice City, but the respect came from San Andreas. That's because of the gangs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple in the clothing and all that, and that was the blueprint standard of all sandbox games. Now I have all the Saints Row games. I will say on Xbox. Now on PlayStation, I started out with Saints Row 2, and that's a classic. Now, what the reason I like that one, I didn't use no guidebook on that one. I knew how to 100% that game. I memorized the shit. The stuff that was what you're doing. The side quest was simple. That's what took my time was the whole side quest. Those activities. That's what kept his respect, and they kept on playing them. And I kept wearing the same purple, and then the sex appeal went up. The boss was a beast. The fourth game was a disaster. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. The superpowers that kind of turned me off. But the third game was mayhemic. But I played the first one. The first one is a little tricky. Same thing like the second one. They're very similar, but they had their guns cocked to the side. That was the only difference. But the second one was a big improvement. You know, you aim your gun straight when you click into that mode in first person or shooting. So yeah, a lot of sandbox games been good over the years. Even Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, man.
Shit, I heard about to come out with 6. Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, it's coming on 2024. That's what I've heard. It's gonna come around during the election year. Yeah, they smart. They're smart. Rockstar's a genius like that. That's how they're calculated. I agree with Review Tech USA. He said that a few years back when I was working, he said they're calculated. Of course, they could do it because Trump was in office. They didn't want to criticize them that bad, but they will in the next GTA game. I know it's gonna be in Vice City. You know, that's what they're supposed to set out in Florida.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have it long running like they did 5. You know, 5 they had multiple type of missions, games, and all the other stuff on there.
They still that's Grand Theft Auto in general. It depends on the characters if they have a switch like they did. See, GTA 5, it's my second favorite behind San Andreas. The reason I like that game, not only you can buy cars and things and customize them, and then you can steal cars and put them in your garage. It's the guns too, the customization of the guns, the training center. The only drawback, it overemphasizes too much on the graphics and things like that, but they exaggerate stuff from the West Coast. But one thing I respect about as a whole, the characters were more uncanny with their language.
Yeah,
especially with Trevor and his childhood and things like that. Michael being the stealth guy, faking his death, and Franklin's just being a hood hopping nigga that be robbing whatever. So yeah, that game had a lot of essence. GTA 4 is okay. It ain't the best, but the only thing I can say about GTA 4 is if you use the guidebook, you can find a lot of shit. I've 100% that thing once on PlayStation. Good game. No complaints.
I know I had fun, but I spent so much time on that shit, man. You know, so much time. Like, I don't have time to just be sitting there playing that damn game like that because 100% is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Remember the seashells? Have you get all the damn seashells?
The oysters, yeah, they can be a bitch. Yeah, I've done them with cheats. Yeah.
So I mean, like 100% because you got to do the taxi cab missions, the damn fire truck missions.
Oh, the fire truck's easy. You can get that at the beginning. I'll tell you a secret how to do that. Do that at in the beginning of the story, and then you become fireproof. You don't have to worry. You do that before Denise, and then if you do the ambulance, do that in the middle of the city where in the hood. That's another way. And then you can do it at Angel Pine. There's two ways that you can do it. Angel Pine when you get there, or you can do it if you do it right. You can also do it at Santa Maria Beach when they have that hospital. You got to be super fast, and I've done it. It's pretty simple, And you can also do it before the game, before you go to CJ's house to start the beginning missions. It's I will say somewhere around Blueberry Acre and things like that. You can do that one as well. There's 3 ways that you can get that. And then he'll have that full health, and then you just got to add on to it. And then next thing you know, it'll build up. Now, the armor vigilante is the hardest one. I'll tell you that on San Andreas. If you do it with cheats, that's the hardest one. But if you do it without cheats, it's even better. They'll run out of bullets. So that's a whole nother thing. But the easy way to do that is get that that hunter. If you use it with cheats, I've done that and bombed everybody to death. It's easy the way to do that, but hunter. But the helicopter, I got everything on gold. I've done that, and the only hard part was the silver. But I have gotten it on gold once on the PS3, playing that old game because I have got it from the store and got that, and I realized that ain't no easy feat. It's a lot of things. The racing, now the car, the driving, it's usually bronze, silver, and sometimes gold. That's hard to get all the cars. I mean, like the hot knife, that's the best one. So yeah, it's a lot of ways to complete that game. San Andreas is the most difficult to get 100% for me because I can get a half of it. The BMXing, the riding, that takes time. You know, it depends on your character. You know. And CJ is doable. I make him muscle and skinny. I don't make him fat. The fat, I tried that. You know,
yeah, I never did that.
Yeah, the fat's funny though. I've done that. I've done that.
Eating and working out. Eating, lifting.
Yeah, working out.
Yeah.
But the muscle is better. You get a lot of things done. All you have to do is change the clothes on the girlfriends. The best girlfriend in the game, I hate to say it, is it's not Millie, but who's this other one?
That Millie chick is annoying as shit. Man.
She's annoying. She's annoying. She's annoying.
The lawyer chick. That's the best one.
Yeah, she's the best one if you're skinny. What's the one?
You don't have to deal with her.
Yeah, the best one. I hate to say it. If you're good, I mean the second best. I would say Katie, but the best one.
That's the nurse.
Yeah, that's Katie. That's the second best one.
Well, she'll also get you out of the hospital.
Yeah, that's a good feature. Yeah, it's a good feature.
She'll get you out of the hospital for free.
Oh, the best one. Oh, the best one.
I like the lawyer chick because she'll get you out of jail with guns.
Yeah, that's the lawyer. Yeah. Same with Barbara. Yeah, same with Barbara. She the cop. She does that too. Get you out of jail with the gun. Who's the best one? Oh, the best girlfriend I would say is that Michelle because of the cars. Now the trick with her is if you ride some nice cars, you're in there. So you know now if you're slightly fat, she likes them like that. They have all their weaknesses and things like that. But on cheats, if you have all the oysters, it wouldn't matter. That's the thing with that. So, but Millie, she's decent. She it's not that much. It's just sex. You know, that's just what it is. It ain't even a relationship. But Denise is a good one because she deals with the hood.
If you got to take this chick somewhere, she's always bucking at somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta drive moderately. I've done that. Yeah. Now Denise is I take her at the with the bottles. Before you go to the bottles, that's the best way to do is that or Clucking Bell or the club. Now, if you took over territories and if you were smart, you're a lucky motherfucker because Denise is annoying too. She's annoying and Millie's annoying. You don't have to have them. Now, if I was me, I'd pick Millie. Because she's simple, you don't have to worry about shit. You drive moderately, and you good. If you don't want to be a nigga, that's the best one.
That's the Denise chick to be shooting up every fucking thing.
You right. The only thing about Denise, you got to take over the hood, and if you want to take her to where the Aztecas hang out, you're doing something. if you took over the hood like that. Now, if it's a baller's hood, just be careful. They can blow up your car. But if you're not using cheats, you're fortunate. Using cheats, I tried that. It blows up your car, and then there's a cheat that won't blow up your car. Make sure she'll have a lot of fun. Like that thing will go up like it ain't nothing. Because San Andreas was fun. Now the girlfriends he got up like up to 6 girls. Yeah, the lawyer chick is good if you do it right. If you that dude, shit, you doing stuff. She's probably up there too. I mean, she can be a little annoying at times, but I like the weapons that she have in her shed, like the flamethrower,
Yeah.
the chainsaw. She got all the weapons I kind of like, except for that 9mm. But that 9mm, I look at it hard. It's a 45 they got from GTA 3. And I had to get out of that. It's a 45. It's a decent pistol to start out with. But the Desert Eagle is my favorite. But I do like that silencer. That's my second favorite.
Oh yeah, now
It's
the
easy.
suppressors.
Good. Yeah, that
Suppressor's nice,
suppressor.
man. But you
Yeah.
need to clap somebody quietly.
Yeah,
You
quietly.
got it.
I mean, you still get 1 star, but one thing I like about it, it's good in stealth missions. I mean, period.
Well, you know how you can walk off 1 star.
Yeah,
ain't
1
nothing.
star. That ain't nothing. I do that all the time.
That ain't nothing. But you know what I'm saying, when you busting texts and shit, man, you can't clap nobody without two stars. So like I said, I had fun with that game. I had a lot of fun with that game. But you know how it is. You just want to get to where the hell you going. That's it.
Juan G's, you got a troll in the chat.
Juan G's got a troll? Congrats, fam. It ain't no spamming troll, is it? Look.
I noticed. look, it's about you, eh? Look at this.
Another
shit.
one.
Another one.
I know who it is.
Nicer said, can y'all help me spread the word? Yeah, Nicer, we can. Yeah, she said y'all still going strong. Okay, Nicer. Yeah, I will.
Here, what I can do, don't turn up your microphone, Slurble. I got you. I got a picture of your twin sister right here. See the resemblance, family resemblance.
Oh yeah, Nicer. We was talking about San Andreas.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Look at the avatar.
Yeah, yeah.
Like your twin sister.
Nicer. We're talking about something different. We was talking about San Andreas. Yeah, I don't think he was paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah, we just busting it up, having a conversation.
Yeah, I haven't seen the chat room move. Hold on here. I'm gonna do something real quick.
Yeah, man, we going in here live, man. We going strong up in here, man. 3 hours and 33 minutes, man. Going in here. Hold up, wait a minute. What the hell Rashawn at, man? That nigga, hey, he been quiet for a minute, man. God damn, what's going on?
Not bad. I
thought you was asleep over there. I'm like, damn, this nigga knocked out or something.
Bro, this fucking edible, it is kicking my ass.
The edible.
That head done got all heavy.
Yeah.
Damn,
It got
edible.
Yes. The villain spare is down.
yeah, you down already. That boy slumped over there. He like, God damn. I can't move. Shit.
I'm like, damn. What's happening? I'm like, whoo, I'm not having an MOT moment.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm driving down. I'm high as shit.
Oh shit.
I catch,
Yeah,
I catch y'all later.
yeah. Go lay down or something, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace,
All right,
man.
peace.
Peace.
And that is why I don't eat edibles. I'll
I do
stick to
not
the
eat
blunts. I'm cool.
blunt.
Shit. I don't do all that. That's dead. Had me all like, damn, what's going on? Had me all too high. Nah.
Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. So hook her up.
So see, I got your twin sister up here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you deserve any. Nah, I don't
I'm
know.
only mad because nobody responded back to me on Bumble. It hurts.
Mhm. Damn, man. You crazy as shit, ain't you? As a twin sister though.
Yeah.
Damn. Go he about to go in on her. God damn.
Yeah. Wait, I hate black men, but I'm okay with men who have weed. Hook a sister up.
That's why I was laughing.
I'm just,
Don't make me turn up my microphone.
Oh shit.
oh shit. Yeah, we was talking about San Andreas with the girlfriends, man. Yeah, it's 6 girlfriends. One's, I think, 2 you get from the story and things like that. But Katie's a good one if you deal with the health. She's one of the top. But Michelle's good because of the cars. You know, certain ways you can get her too. But that racing suit. But Barbara's kind of good too. She's steady, slow pace. So, you know, but once you get that oysters, it's a wrap. That's a different ball game. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they were tricky. I didn't focus on getting them all. I've had like 4 at one time. But that's a whole nother beast. So I don't see Nysa in the chat on my StreamYards. I mean StreamYards up here, but I can see her in
Yeah, I can
the
see her on I see her on YouTube, and I don't see her on the StreamYard.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
I know. It's acting weird for some reason.
Yeah,
StreamYard be on that bullshit.
yeah,
Yeah, I noticed.
yeah. Let me go back to Izzo and see what he's talking about. He's live right now.
Don't be a weak man.
Yeah, don't be a weak man. Yeah, let me see what San Andreas is talking about. Yeah. Let's looking at gear for a minute. Hold on. Let me look at San Andreas for a minute. GTA San Andreas. I'm about to get that off the PS4. I gotta finish Vice City. I've beaten that game before. Okay, San Andreas. Let's see what they talking about on here. Composer Michael Hunter came out in 04. I remember this thing in 05 too. On PlayStation 2, Android, Microsoft Windows, Xbox 360, and more. Yeah, you can get it. You can get it on the older stuff. Yeah. iOS, PS3. Yeah, I've played on the PS3 and PS2, 360. Regular Xbox, yes. PS2, Windows. I don't know about Xbox One. I don't think they have that on Xbox One. But if you got it on 360 or Xbox, the version, I think you can get it off of the Xbox One and play the old style of it. Yeah, PS2. PlayStation 4's got it too. The regular, I gotta see. It's a Rockstar little thing. I gotta check it out tomorrow. See what they got. Yeah, because that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite GTA games. That's one of my number one favorites because of the story and the gang and things like that. And then GTA 3 is like my second favorite. I do like Claude. Claude's a beast. I know he don't talk, but he just gets the job done. He's in and out, in and out. Oh, it's cheap at Amazon on 360. Oh, it's cheap at Walmart, $36.99. Yeah, because I remember it used to be $50 at one time years ago when I was in Tennessee. It used to be cheap. And Target is $29.99. PlayStation 2. Yeah, San Andreas ain't no joke. It ain't no fucking joke.
Yeah, it's definitely a joint, man. That was the game for
Okay, guys,
PS4.
I'm going back to the crypt. Kiss my ass.
Well, okay.
See the
Fine.
troll?
Peace. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm back to the crypt. Kiss my ear. Tales from the crypt. Tales from the crypt.
Who cares? Anyway.
Hot coffee. That means they about to fuck. That's crazy. I don't know why they call it that, but they actually on PC is a mod.
How did you get invited in for coffee?
Yeah, a hot coffee mode, but they actually have a PC version to see them actually, get it on. Yeah, the PC version on YouTube back in the day when I had my old YouTube channel prior to this second channel that I got, that was the fun days. I miss 08 from 09 to 1.0 days when I was watching those GTA San Andreas with the gangs and shit. That's when it was hot back then. That's when people was really into San Andreas. And that was worse than the GTA 5 at the time. GTA 5 kind of ruined it for me because they made it more glitz and glamour, but not about the story. The story was fun. It's a lot to do in the story, but the online is just, you got a lot of nuttiness. You got a lot of nuttiness. That's all I'm gonna say.
A lot of nuttiness. A lot of people out here are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Something wrong with them.
Something wrong with them.
They need something to do.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Here's my, hey.
Was a
slurble assassin divestment hopeful is now trolling Platinum's chat box.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm over there, to go trolling over there. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it sounds like I'm doing something right then.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Aries Queen timed him out.
They don't like that.
Nope. They mad.
I'm a bad.
Well, come by mine and I'll wrench you, damn it. Fuck it. Troll them all damn day. Don't make me no difference.
This one say, you understand me? Can we say that? You always say that. You understand me? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Been waiting for a minute, man. God damn.
Yeah, man. You ready to shut it down? I'm about to.
I'm about to shut it. I'm about to shut it down,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to drop off. It was a pleasure chopping it up with y'all.
Yeah,
You
Oh
know,
man.
man, yeah, it's been a pleasure,
regardless.
man.
Most
Yeah,
definitely, man. And remember, y'all stay out of the beefs and dysfunction
Hell
and the
nah.
bullshit.
Hell nah.
Well, except
I am.
I'm
Auntie,
in
I'm.
it
Auntie
to
with
win
it
I'm
it.
then.
God damn it.
Auntie with it.
Auntie's with the smoke, but I'm trying to stay out of this. I just like the car crash, and then I'm just gonna dip and then do something else.
Nah, but I agree with him there. Now you just gotta pick and choose because
Yeah, I pick and choose
it's
on
not like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm in it and I can't get out. You can get out whenever you want. Like if you just
one.
choose not to deal with that shit, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But fuck that. I'm in it to win it. Yeah.
Right.
I'm in it to win it. So so some people need to be crushed.
Yeah, I agree with that. That right
That's it.
there, I do agree with that. Yeah.
That's it. But peace out, family. You
All
know what
right,
I'm saying?
peace.
I'll holler at
All
y'all. Yeah.
right. Peace out, Auntie.
Peace. Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. I need to hop off myself, so because I'm gonna check Ism out. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right,
Uh,
most definitely, sir. And good
yeah,
looking for
yeah.
the share and everything, man.
Oh, not a
Appreciate
problem,
it.
man. Not a problem. Just try to bring attention to the channel, but you know how it is. But yep,
Yeah.
and we out.
All
Peace.
right, we out, man. Peace out, y'all. Peace. Yeah, good looking, man. Yeah, man. I want to thank everybody for coming through, man. I want to thank all of y'all. Yeah, this little troll right here. Yeah, whatever, girl, whatever. We had Sir Without you up in here, you know what I mean? Showing some love, showing me some good love. El Nixon in the chat. Earl Mac Misha, showing some love out here, man. Shout out to my boy Tampa up in the chat. Rashawn for coming up, you know what I mean? Shout out to the boy Absalom coming through up in the chat, showing some good love. Shout out to the boy Gold Professor, good brother, showing some love, you know what I mean? Let me give another couple more shout outs, you know what I mean? Hold up. Shout out to the boy Auntie for coming through. You know what I mean? Showing some love for the brother. You know what I mean? Most definitely, most definitely. And shout out, who else I'm forgetting? Let me see. Shout out to Art New Style TV for coming through, man. Good looking, brother, for showing love. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Rogish too. Shout out to Mahogany for coming through. Hey girl, how you doing? Shout out to my boy Pastor for coming through. You know what I mean? I want to thank everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody who came through, everybody who showed love to watch out in the chat. Watch out in the clouds and everything. And you already know it's your boy Juan G's. Peace out, and I'll holler at y'all. I'm out.